Wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you, dog?
It's so much fun, man. It's so much fun, bro.
So much fun, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Brought the shiesty, bro.
Shiesty. Well, I'm here for the peas found.
Damn, this. Damn, with the shite. Oh, I might.
Sweat your ass off.
Yeah.
You don't look like Patrick Ewing in the fourth quarter. You put that shit on.
You know what I'm saying?
Still is funny, man.
Sure.
Sweaty man.
Welcome back to another wonderful, illustrious episode of the Mid Carters and Catering Podcast. This is episode 36. You know
many
what I'm saying?
chambers, many mafia.
Yeah, man. When the smoke clears, man.
The mafia chamber.
Yeah. The smoke is cleared, man.
We here.
UK style.
Guys, man, it's AJ, and I'm here along with my brothers, my brothers in crime. It is the Show Your Work Network. Show Your Work Network is in the motherfucking house.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Happy
4th of July weekend. You know what I mean?
Be safe and sober.
First of the month. You feel me?
And if you ain't sober, use that Uber or stay your ass in the house.
Yeah, please.
Exactly. Please.
Call somebody to come get you, man, for real. Right.
We want everyone to survive this weekend. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So man. We live right now. We're live here on YouTube and on Twitch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is the post show. This is the post show. We just got done with WWE Money in the Bank.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody call the police.
Look, H-Man has not missed. He has not missed.
He's not going to miss.
He's not missed. Like I'm like, bro, like what's going on? Like we on like a 2-year run right now. We're on a 2-year run.
He took over SummerSlam last year, right?
Correct. Officially took over last year SummerSlam.
We're about to go on a year of greatness.
Yes. This
book
is
of the year.
Right
the streets book of the year. As far as the streets is concerned.
Not the mother dweebs that got piles of books that they sleep on. Fucking Tiger Mask 2 reviews from 1987. No.
That's crazy.
We get
Tiger Mask reviews.
6-star matches to
shout out to Tiger Mask and shout out to King.
Not the 6-star match.
Bro, a 6-star match?
A nice Tokyo Dome special. Well, listen, this is the O2 special.
Yeah, like so we was live from the O2 Arena tonight, man, over in London, across the pond. And
across the pond, Mike. Yes.
Yeah. They threw on a banger. We have pretty much a 5-star classic PLE that just took place.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know where to really start. But first, you know
so we start with the first matchup.
But before we get to the matches, before we get all of that, I want to ask my guys, like, how's everybody doing? You know what I'm saying? How we feeling, Winston? How we doing?
Oh man, I'm good. You know, we just vibe. Hey man, the Carolina boys have connected. Me and Nelson, we in the same camera at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We out here podcasting.
Right, y'all look like a real official, like on some real pod. Like y'all look like y'all about to talk about like the NBA free agency right now. That's what y'all look like. Look at Nelson right there. He looking like a stressed Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, we made no moves. We got all this money. Fire rolls tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Broken mics everywhere.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Man.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's all good, man. Like y'all looking real fine and
professional.
Professional.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? How we doing, Larry? How we feeling, brother?
Oh man, got people calling me right now on there. Funny enough. Had a good week, man. I can't complain. I just advise everybody out there, be you, don't be weird, and don't jump off the bridge because
don't do it.
We will laugh, and we're not talking about real suicide. We're talking about character suicide. It's a lot of you people. It's a lot of you people on these timelines. Y'all got this main character syndrome, man. You're gonna crash out, man. Hey. So yeah, man. Shout out. It's a doggy dog world, AJ, but it's a good world that we live in, man.
Hey,
you know
man, it's a great time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of unseriousness going on around in the world. You know what I'm saying? But we doing the best that we can every
listen,
day.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the Show Your Work podcast is doing well. The Union Discord is doing well. We've got so much on the way for the month of July. So please tap in with us, like, subscribe, share. We are the Union for real. Again, there's stuff with Mick Carter's coming up. There's stuff that King Murphy Media has on this side that's coming up. Stuff that Who Is Original has coming up, man. Y'all just gotta stay tuned, man. So yeah,
for sure.
Shout out to the MKU network, man. For sure.
Yeah, always shouts out to the home, to the MKU network. You know what I'm saying? Ant is not here at the moment because Ant had to be out, you know what I'm saying, securing the bag for a little bit, but he'll probably like
Youngin as well. As well.
He'll probably tap in maybe in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He has some things come up on the job, but still, you know what I'm saying, we here with the post show for Money in the Bank again. As for myself, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I'm keeping, you know, my mental intact. Work is work, you know what I mean? Work is work, but you know, also trying to finish a few things on the side as well, outside of, you know, content creation per use, and also like I'm working on my Google IT certification right now, so getting that off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Got to add that to the degree. You know what I mean?
Money wind.
Trying to get a bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to get that done. But other than that, man, I'm good. You know, I just got done watching some good wrestling content. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta come and deliver it to the people per usual. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's just what we do over here. You know. But
nah, for sure. Hey, man, we started off with a good vibe, like the whole arena. Everybody was tapped in.
Yeah. That it was everything you expect a UK show to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just how lively they are, how hype they are. Like again, like if you watch like English football, you know what I'm saying, soccer or whatever, if you watch that, that's just how the crowds are, man. They sing, they are full of life, you know what I'm saying? They got a song for pretty much everything that happens in the room and everything like that. And I just love how like the talent feeds off of that, like how they also give back to that crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just an all around good atmosphere, good energy. And it was only expected tonight at the O2. So honestly, if they did Money in the Bank at Wembley,
that's the 90-seater joint right there. Yeah,
90-seater. You know, they probably would have had every seat filled in that 90-seat arena. By the way,
the future was from Parliament.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, you know, someone is actually going to be at Wembley in another month. You know, AEW, as we know, last weekend we had Forbidden Door. I do have audio from our AEW correspondent Marcel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Donnie. Donnie is in the house. What's up, Donnie?
Donnie.
What's good? Shout out to Donnie. We were all actually watching Money in the Bank together. So Donnie just pulled up over here to the live stream. So we appreciate you coming through.
No, for sure.
Yeah, we do have audio from Marcel, our AEW correspondent, that we will play later on down the line during the show. But yes, again, but I think right now there's no time better than the present and to get into Money in the Bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, barring any news or anything like that, I don't really think it was kind of like a slow week anyway with the news. Anyway.
And nobody came out injured, so
another good thing, another great thing. Everybody is pretty much healthy and intact tonight. So
thank God, because it was a couple spots tonight. It was like, ooh,
a bit, yeah. That Ricochet and Logan Paul was like, whoa, hey,
hold on, brother.
I know Samantha clutched her pearls, man. I was like, shit.
He said, not my man, not my man in that bald head, not him.
Baby boy, like yes.
But it's all good. So I think we want to open up. We actually open up with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So I want to get some thoughts out there first. I'm gonna pass it over to you guys and see how you guys were feeling about this whole thing.
All right, I'll kick it off. I thought this was a very solid match, and I think that they played a lot of spots safe, which I'm not mad at because it was too many guys in there that are known for being on BS. Like Pete Dunne on BS, Santos on BS, Ricochet is going to have a viral moment. Logan Paul, same thing. So I think that everybody played it safe. I think that everybody walked out in a good way. I think it set up a couple matches that we're gonna see down the line. And I feel like there was no one that was gonna come out bad, whoever won out of the 7. I'm glad that Damian Priest was the victor because it brings so much intrigue to the storyline they have, and it still made the other guys look good. Like LA Knight still looks like money. So, I think when he gets his moment, whether that's SummerSlam against Theory or winning the US title or whatever's next for him on SmackDown, I think he looks good. I think Santos looks prime for opportunity with somebody down the line. Everybody looked good, so I have no complaints on the match. Yeah. Shout out to them. They did their thing.
How are we feeling, Winston? How we doing?
Nah, hey, the fucking both of the men's and the women's Money in the Bank was live. Everybody was getting active. And what I like how the booking, quote unquote booking, with these multi-man matches that they've been doing since we've been into the Triple H era, where everybody look at some point, your mind's going to expand to like, all right, 3 people look like they might be able to win this match or win the objective of this match. Like, because, I like how everybody's getting off, even with the men's and the women's. The John Cena surprise was live.
Yeah.
And, it was like, hey, that Money in the Bank, probably as a up and down card this calendar year, I can see it being top 3 card this calendar year.
I want to ask a question now. I know we're gonna go match by match, but this kind of made me feel like Money in the Bank for real this time is the official 5th big pay-per-view, because I know there's always going to be the big 4, but tonight it really felt like this is the number 5 for real. Like,
I have to agree with you there to a certain extent, because for one, this is like, in a way, it's like Royal Rumble, right? You know what I'm saying? Royal Rumble being the big 4. The reasons why I would say this is sort of almost on a level of a Royal Rumble at this point is because it has stakes.
Exactly.
It has stakes that implicate what's going to happen in the future, like future storylines. You know what I'm saying? Because you win the Money in the Bank, what happens? You have a contract at any time of the year to cash in to you.
If you win Money in the Bank, you have the contract. If you win Royal Rumble, you go into Mania.
Exactly.
It's like, it's the stakes.
So I think this might be the first time, in a way, I want to say this is a reboot, in a sense, rebooting it to a higher plateau. You know what I'm saying? I think they were actually trying to do that the year prior. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was supposed to be in Allegiant Stadium.
Yes,
in Vegas. You had Cody all over the promo and everything like that.
It was Cody got hurt. And
Cody got hurt.
It was a UFC event at that same time period, so they didn't want to have an empty stadium, so they wanted to make sure they packed out. It was T-Mobile they ended up doing.
Yeah, they ended up going to T-Mobile Arena. And UFC had Allegiant. So the thing is that even though
the kind of fight or some shit that was happening,
I forgot what fight it was. I'm gonna look it up while we talking so that I can.
But
historically,
the thing about Money in the Bank back then, like one half of it went right. You know what I'm saying? Like Liv winning the women's Money in the Bank and cashing in on Ronda. That's where it went right. We all know how Austin Theory's whole thing ended up. You know what I'm saying? But I think right now what holds a lot more weight and what makes it a little bit more important is that actually this year the right people won. You know what I'm saying? So with Damian Priest winning the men's, which is like which was one of my predictions outside of like Logan Paul, and with Io Sky, I mean everyone pretty much had Io Sky winning the women's. Like if it wasn't her, it would be like Becky. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first time it's like, okay, we actually got the right women and men's Money in the Bank holders. You know what I'm saying? Where we know these are going to be really important storylines going forward.
Right. So for historical purposes, Money in the Bank 2022 was actually at MGM Grand Arena, and UFC 276 was at T-Mobile Arena on July 2nd. UFC was headlined by Israel Adesanya versus Cannonier and Volkanovski versus Holloway 3. So it was 2 title fights, and then of course Money in the Bank had men and women's Money in the Bank match, and then you also had you know, the men's Money in the Bank headline. Obviously, this is when Liv Morgan cashed in on Ronda, Bobby Lashley, and Theory, and Uso Street Profits. It was actually that was a good card. I think that's happened?
So Money in the Bank had to go to MGM, and then UFC went to T-Mobile, which is where they usually are. So why no one was at Allegiant? Because it wasn't football season at the time.
Because WWE didn't want to. They didn't want to do 2 stadium shows back to back. They didn't want to
Clash at the Castle was going to be after that.
It was going to be Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and then Clash at the Castle. So 3 straight stadium shows. So if you even notice with the UK, this was an arena.
Correct.
Backlash was an arena. So Saudi Arabia was an arena. So even though they're going overseas, they're not doing stadium shows until they do the Big 4. So. For now,
SummerSlam's at the stadium.
Right. We don't know where
Saudi was a stadium, no?
It might have been a stadium over there, but stadiums in the US and all that, again, it puts it like this. They know that people aren't going to travel from the US to go to a Saudi show. That's literally for the people of Saudi Arabia, right? Just due to the restrictions and things of that nature, right? So they don't want to run too many stadium shows in the US because you got to think, which is kind of why it's redundant what they're doing with AEW. We're not even trying to compare, just being honest. You got people traveling to go to All Out, All In, whichever one is All In.
Which one is it? I don't even know.
All In is the Wembley show. All Out is going to be in Chicago.
The very next week. And you just had people go to Canada for this, so it's like when we not rich, so it's like you have to pick and choose your moments. So you're asking people who, after we know SummerSlam's gonna be amazing after what we just saw tonight. So you're asking people to go from Detroit to London, then back to the US for whatever. It's like, who has that amount of money to be going to do this? You know what I'm saying? So that's why WWE chose to just do the arena instead of trying to do, stadium in Vegas, stadium in Nashville, stadium in the UK. Like, and as we've seen, their travel schedule plans have worked out perfect for what they're doing. So kudos to them.
Now, quick little note, which is outside of the realm. Honestly, it's not too busy outside of the realm of what we already talking about. But Hunter is, the press conference is going on right now. And Hunter was asked about NXT Europe. Because people are trying to wonder what's going on there. He said the UFC Endeavor merger has slowed down the process. It's changed the time frame of things, but the intent is still the same to launch NXT Europe.
2024, top of the year.
Yeah, so we probably got 24, 25.
That's my prediction. Yeah, top of the year for sure.
Just like when you buy a new house or you buy a new car, you can't do nothing financial for a calendar year.
Calendar year.
Right.
They say never buy a house and a car in the same year. Don't do it. It's not a good unless you're rich.
But I also want to just throw in, because I know we're kind of skipping the news topics. I know Conan had mentioned that he is planning on bringing a Lucha show to a U.S. network in 2020 pretty soon.
Yeah,
like he wants to go up on that. So considering what we've seen in the past with Conan and WWE, working closer together, don't be surprised. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
He runs NXT Mexico. Isn't he? Who is he with now?
He's with CMLL.
He's with CMLL.
He's back with CMLL because I know he was working on the Crash for a bit, and then he did.
Yeah, he's with CMLL, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does his own thing. And I can't think of a better person to help spearhead something than someone who's there. And honestly, if Rey Mysterio after this year decides to take a step back, because we know Rey's only going to be around for so much longer, I could see Rey and him kind of, running that. But we'll see. But shout out to Triple H for addressing that NXT Europe thing, because I know that was going to be asked at that press conference for sure, because it was announced a long time ago. But, we will see. Hello, Marcel.
Sel, what up?
It's him.
Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man?
We're going over the card right now, man. So
yeah, going over the card, going on a few news things.
I said before I go, I ain't watched the whole main event, but seeing the end result, man.
Hold up. Oh, we're gonna get to that. We ain't there yet.
Oh, yeah. No. We're just...
Hey, 20 times, been on your team for a minute, nigga. Damn, dog. You got to do something, dog. These niggas be young.
Here's the thing: you cut out, but we know you said something so funny. We just gonna laugh at it anyway.
Yeah, I think I know where he was going. I
know where he was going, man.
I can't be an AEW fan that doing Carly shit like that with Forbidden Door. That shit's dookie.
And you know what? And I told the people that's gonna hear this on Monday, you know what I'm saying, when the audio goes up, I said, hey, you're gonna have some lovely Forbidden Door review audio from Marcel, from our AEW correspondent. It's gonna be
lovely's a colorful. Lovely's a nice word. Yeah, nice lovely.
Word. Colorful words.
Very colorful. Very colorful man. Beautiful gown.
I don't want to spoil it too much, but let's just say we were watching this as a family. We had the choice of watching either Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega or Ice Spice do her patented move.
The most electrifying move.
And take a guess which side we chose.
Look at the move.
So funny enough, my power was out. Y'all remember that? My power went out, so I didn't even get a chance to watch it. So when my power came back and I saw what happened, I said, "What?"
Yeah, man. Very nasty. Very nasty event there. But I'm so appreciative that the BET Awards was on at the same time.
Oh man,
Winston would flick the channels back.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop started.
Real hip hop.
Where did hip hop start, Winston?
It's in the park after dark. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Hip-hop.
You did it. But if there's some type of Latin NXT situation, that'd be kind of hard.
Oh, it's been playing. It's been playing.
This is why the market is good for it right now, because Lucha Underground has been gone for a few years now. So we need that Lucha presence back on television platform again. You know,
all of the Luchas are really signed to MLW and they're signed to AEW right for US presence. But this is a contract year for a lot of the AEW talents because they originally signed 4-year deals at the beginning. Right. So there may be some guys that might get that call like, hey, you want to cry in this Corolla or you want to cry in this Maybach in Mexico? You know what I'm saying? So,
Maybach's in Mexico.
Man.
Listen, real.
I'm mad that's the title.
And Conan gonna have him correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna have it on no. Conan's not chasing no bullshit here. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. November comes around and the Lucha Brothers contract comes up. Hey, man.
Hey, listen, man. Conan gonna tell Hijo del Vikingo, hey, that flippy drop kicky shit that they've been having you almost kill yourself on AEW. Tone that down.
Hey, man.
For real, man. He's too young for that. He's what, 24?
Do you want to cry in this
Corolla? I think he's 20. Yeah, 24.
24 years old, man.
No, he's young as hell, dog. Like, he's not even.
He can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. He gonna be like, hey, look, Conan's gonna show him. He's like, hey, you see this young man right here? He gonna show him on TV. He gonna show him old Ray. You know what I'm saying? Without the mask on.
Vikingo like, is 26.
So he's gonna be like, you see this guy right here? He's still going. And he's almost 50.
And he's actually signed to AAA, which is
so all that flippy like 450 splashing on Kenny Omega on the tables type shit. Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Listen, you can do that once in a while, but you cannot do that every single week.
Do that every single week, bro. You can't do it.
Put the 450 down, spinal, and learn how to do a crossbody.
Spinal.
I broke my back.
Spinal.
I broke my back.
Is broken.
My back is broken.
And there was one spot he did that shit. That shit was extremely scary.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The one he almost bust his head on.
That's nuts. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get away from that. But shout out to Conan for wanting to tap back into the country, to the countrymen, and wanting to
let me correct myself
off the ground.
Let me correct myself because I get mixed up all the time. Conan is actually with AAA. So let me
so he's not.
I said CMLL earlier. He's with AAA.
So CMLL in 30 years.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, there's always been this growing tension because CMLL works closely with New Japan. Which is also why the Luchas couldn't appear at Forbidden Door, and AAA has been working with WWE because that's where Dragon Lee announced he was going to NXT, and he did that after winning tag titles, which is kind of weird. So y'all follow that story because there's gonna be some interesting developments with who WWE works with. Because in the past with NXT UK, they worked really close with Progress and they worked close with other UK promotions. So do not be surprised with NXT Mexico if you don't see AAA and a couple of other promotions that they work with. So
yeah, they were working with AAA. AAA is pretty much the only one who's working with American promotions. CMLL hasn't really. It's just been New Japan, but we know, if you don't know, the CMLL AAA thing has been 30 years. 30. What did Lil Herb say on Kill Shit? 30 years running, 30 years good.
Yeah, bro. That's the real. Hey, that's the real Civil War of Mexico, bro.
Hey man, that stuff is sacred down there, man. They don't play around with the lucha shit. Man. They don't play with that, man. Nah, that's the real cipher down there. You know what I'm saying? So,
I just want to see Roosh and NXT fuck somebody up. That's all I want to see, dog. Like, listen,
sick ass smile he had.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get Brother Roosh.
Hey man. Listen,
I won't be mad if we do. Look,
Brother Roosh is a free agent coming up.
I will take Roosh. Give me Roosh. I'll take Roosh over El Adio.
You don't know?
El Idolo.
He said Adio.
He said Adio.
He sounded like Kevin Kelly when he fucked his name up on Collision. El Idolo. Yeah.
El Idolo.
El
Idolo.
But
Andrade. That's who I'm talking about. Andrade. I'd rather see Roosh over Andrade personally. Like we already have Andrade. His name is Santos Escobar, and he's way cool.
Oh, he's way better. But look,
I don't care. But Andrade's a member of the family, so
listen. Roosh and Dralistico are brothers. Roosh is a free agent coming up soon. So if you see Roosh down there fucking up Andre Chase soon, don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised.
Man. Don't be surprised.
He's gonna give him probably a little more grace than he gave Jungle Boy, but that's neither here nor there. So we can get back to this Kazard.
So Damian Priest won. It was a great.
So the right man won. Damian Priest. Look, let me tell y'all something. Right now, to you fans out there, give me what I want. You're never going to get what you want when you beg for it. Y'all have to understand that. Y'all want LA Knight. The thing is, y'all can't tell me what LA Knight is going to do beyond that money if he won the briefcase. No one can tell me that. No one can tell. All you can do is just give me ideas. Like, he's not going to cash it in on a world title, bro. He's not at that stage just yet. He's over, but he's not world heavyweight title over, bro.
Well, he's yet to hold a legitimate title in WWE because the $1 Million Championship is a prop.
That's a prop. Even though titles are props, but still they're different props with different levels.
It's like the FTW championship.
Face of the company type level.
Which is why I can totally see him now that he's been getting over and the fans are reacting to him. To me, he's the perfect person to put that United States title on. Now, I don't know when you do it. It might be SummerSlam.
You can do that next week if you ask.
It could be.
Me. I don't.
You could do it. You could do it on Monday if you want.
You could do it on Monday, which is
not
the right show. Which is not the right show. You can still do it on Monday. You can actually start a show right now. Hey, do that match.
You can make Sunday Night Heat tomorrow and do that shit right now.
Do it on Monday night for the 4th of July. Do it for America. Like,
do it for America. Do it for America's birthday.
Instead of LA night, US night. Yeah.
But yeah, man, like when you say give me what I want, you're not going to get what you want. So I already know going into this week, it's going to be a lot of people complaining. That's a lot of people like WWE's fumbling LA night, blah, blah, blah. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like he has it really strapped on his back right now. He has great momentum. Don't kill it. Just relax, calm down. Damian Priest has a whole country behind him. Like
he put on a match of the year candidate with a fucking reggaeton singer, dog.
Like he has Puerto Rico. You understand? Like it's Puerto Rico is his. He rightfully
still the best pay-per-view this year.
Yeah, and then like you have to put that Money in the Bank title on him. I mean that Money in the Bank briefcase on him. Also, another reason why is because this is storyline implications right now. Right now, we have some tension going on within the Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, him and Finn, they're not really seeing too much eye to eye right now. JD McDonough is somewhere sitting on the sidelines, like, you know, he's just waiting. He waiting for the green light. You know what I'm saying? So now we got this, you know, he's got the briefcase. And something happened later on in the show. We'll get to that as we get back down through this card. But
I do want to say, in regards to these Money in the Bank matches and these multi-man matches in general, y'all both made good points, and I kind of was going to echo them. Where even though you know who's going to win, or like there's a chance, there's your favorites, everybody still has their moment where like they have their moment to shine.
Yeah,
like there's no top-heavy matches. You know, it's not predictable. They don't drag. Like they're lengthy matches, but they feel like sprints sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and everybody gets a moment to show. And they've all, I mean, you know, granted, you might have a couple mishaps here and there, but for the most part, like multi-man matches, Triple H is very good at, you know, booking them and now at them, you know, putting it together. Because like if Vince McMahon has these seven dudes, bro, I'd be worried.
Oh, I'll be very worried if it was a Vince McMahon Money in the Bank. I'm looking at
Vince, bro.
Looking at the people who were in this match. I don't even see Butch even being in this match. I don't see Butch being in this match if Vince was there. I would even say you might not even see Shinsuke Nakamura in this Money in the Bank match. Because was this Nakamura's first
Money in the Bank?
Yeah,
might have been his second.
Maybe his second. Yeah, this was his second match, but I don't at this point with Nakamura because you know what I'm saying they kind of rehabbed him a little bit and brought back, you know, gave him a different type of character now to where he's like basically elevating talent. Like still, I don't really necessarily see Nakamura in this match. I mean, I don't know, but if it was Vince looking at who he probably would have put this briefcase on, honestly, it might have been Logan Paul. It might have been Logan Paul, which I wouldn't even been mad at. You know what I'm saying? Because Logan Paul was my second choice anyway.
I could see that, but I have Damian Priest at LA Knight, but Damian Priest makes the most sense.
Yeah, Damian Priest just made the most sense here for storyline reasons.
I think there's some prestige back on Money in the Bank because I ain't gonna hold you. I know we've been dunking on Austin Theory, but he put some doodle on that. You know,
he put a nice log on
Austin
that.
Okay.
All right.
I feel you, but
that's crazy. That's crazy.
But he put his thing. Yeah, he put his thing on that Money in the Bank. Whether it was kind of him and the John Cena. I don't know, but it just didn't. It's like, bro, you know he not gonna beat Roman Reigns. Like people were trying to entertain that. I'm like, bro, that's not happening.
Yeah, like come on, like I don't know, like again,
Austin Theory of all people. Come on.
If anything, I'm glad Vince wasn't there So I won't have to think about how long, what Austin Theory would have cashed it in on, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like cashing in on Roman or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Austin, he made that one move for Austin Theory. Vince McMahon, that's his protege. Look what happened.
Yeah, man. Like, get out of here. But
Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, he just buffed Bagwell.
Yeah, he's really Buff Bagwell.
Bagwell.
Yeah, he's really Buff Bagwell.
He is
Austin Bagwell is funny.
Austin Bagwell. That's
Buff
exactly
theory, what Buff Theory is crazy.
The Buff Theory.
Now the next match, something like surprising. I don't think any of us was really expecting this to happen, but we had the women's tag team championship match. Honestly, I thought, we got Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. I thought Ronda and Shayna was just, this was just going to be like a quick little 50-50, whatever. But mid-match, Shayna Baszler turns on Ronda Rousey.
Shout out to Triple H, man. Storytelling at its finest.
Violence.
We here. We here. We here.
Hashtag hip hop.
Hashtag real hip hop.
Hashtag long-term booking.
Boom, boom, boom,
Hey,
boom,
look.
boom, boom.
Hey, I'm sorry to cut you off, man. Hey, I might have to do another voice, man, because of a voice memo and shit. Because, yo, I'm about to go in how Tony Khan is on some bullshit. How Triple H is.
I don't like it. My name myself said I don't like what's going on.
I mean, it's real sick.
Expect that voicemail. Expect that voice memo soon.
Bonus.
So we might get a bonus. You're probably going to get a bonus from our AEW.
Hashtag Booker of the Year to you. To you.
Very, very sick business here. Like, so I don't think, none of us saw it. Like, we knew at some point that Ronda and Shayna would have their, their thing later on down the line. I don't know when, because so much has been put up to, in the air about Ronda. Is she about to go take a break? Is she about to, like, what are we doing here? But yeah, she turns on her mid-match, and I like how Liv and Raquel just capitalized on it. They didn't say exactly. They said, well, shit, you ain't saying nothing but a word. And Raquel hits her with the Takana bomb and Liv with the Oblivion, and 1, 2, 3, and we got new women's tag champions. So
there it is.
I was just shocked that happened in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck is going on?
In the middle too, not in the match, in the middle.
I mean, it was in the middle of the match, but hey, man.
Yeah.
That's like, I like how they did it. That was a little, nice little swim, because that could have been a piss break.
It low key could have.
It could have been a piss. That almost was the piss break match of the night, but then that and it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad match. It's just you know how pacing is.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's like we know how Ronda matches are. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like it's just Ronda just surprises us sometimes. It's like, are we going to get like a match where Ronda's going to be like hella cringe, or is she going to actually work? You know what I'm saying? And like I'll say in this match, she definitely worked in here, but that swerve being thrown in there, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of like
interesting.
Yeah, that turned this match all the way back up. You know what I'm saying? Like it made it very, very interesting. So I also like the fact that this is where Shayna becomes that monster again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I wanted to see from Shayna. I wanted to see her become that Shayna from NXT that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like where she was just like running through everybody. So I'm hoping like this is that jolt of like pushing her into like that direction to where she can get on some real single shit and not be in a tag team. Like it's real tight. Like it just feels like ever since Shayna came with the main roster, all they ever did was just put her in tag teams.
It was like they was afraid to pull the trigger on her.
Yeah, like something probably. Like it was. Yeah, if they didn't like how she talked on the mic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Which I honestly could understand because I don't necessarily like hearing Shayna on the mic, but still, like that doesn't take away what she can do in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So Because again, you know, I know I'm still going on about this because really, like Ronda and Shayna, neither one of them can talk. I honestly think Shayna could talk on the mic better than Ronda. Ronda just sucks on the mic, like she's terrible. So you can't even say Ronda was gonna be Shayna's mouthpiece. Like no, like that's
do your rules. That's why I hear in my head every time I see Ronda Rousey talk.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, man, that was cool, man. That was cool to see. But I'm expecting Liv and Raquel because now the women's tag titles again. We all know they got unified with the NXT tag, the NXT women's tag title. So they're going to be floating to NXT. So
on the world tour, man.
Like we're going on a world tour with those. So I'm thinking. And, you know, if y'all been paying attention to social media, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend said pull up to NXT with them shits. So we're gonna be seeing them down there soon. And Liv and
You
Raquel.
talking about that long-lived brown? Chocolate woman? You talking about?
Yes, those two good women.
It's a brick match on the way.
Yeah,
brick match is crazy.
Brick on the pole.
That's wild. That's crazy.
That's the Vince Russo booking.
Brick on the pole is
brick
crazy.
On the pole is nuts, bro. What the?
Next match.
Well, yeah, we.
Hey, shout out to them.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to them. Those black queens.
So I'm gonna ask this, and we get to the next match. Do we?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm assuming we're gonna get Ronda and Shayna at SummerSlam.
That's what it's looking. Honestly, bro, a lot of this Money in the Banks tonight was setting up some oh my God, I'm about to say WrestleMania, some SummerSlam programs, bro. Like for real.
That's called booking, bro.
Yeah, that's called actual booking. That means you know what I'm saying. Like they didn't wait till Monday. They just said, "Yo, we gonna get the stuff jump started a little bit tonight." So. Yeah, if we doing you got to do Ronda and Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam. Sign me up.
That's a nice little vibe right there. Because they friends. They might even take some liberties with each other. They're like, listen, just nod in the face.
Yeah, they might shoot that a little bit because again, they actually best friends, and they gonna be like, they both were former MMA fighters, so. Let's do some shoot shit real quick. Hey, you know what would be great for them two to do? If you really want to heat this up.
Oh, I see where you're going. Let's see if you land the plane.
The first women's fight pit.
Yeah, you talking. Now you talking.
Yeah, somebody said it too in the fight pit.
Pete Rock, CL Smooth, hip hop.
Real hip hop. And homie in the chat just said the same thing. He said, "Put it in the fight pit." Hey, real hip hop.
Where they gonna put the fight pit at?
Let the sisters go work it out.
I think we need to do that. I think we need to have a fight pit.
They had a fight pit.
They gotta have the fight pit in the Kobo.
Out in front of Coney's. You gotta go to the dangerous Coney's.
They gotta have the fight pit in the Kobo.
Hey yo, the fight pit in front of Hollywood Coney on Harper is crazy. What up, Earl? Earl is in the crib.
Tell you, man. Put it in the Kobo.
Yeah, Kobo Arena. You know what I'm saying? Well, right now it's called. Put
it in St. Andrews.
St. Andrews Hall.
The fight pit at St. Andrews.
That's great.
Fire.
Well, Kobo now are we with the TCF Center? I think that's what it's called.
I think so.
Yeah.
Listen, man. So fight pit at St. Andrews.
Hey, you know what, D? Hey, you might be on some fight pit in Eastern Market, but the Eastern Market is pretty peaceful right now. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Market is cool, but that's not bad. Fight pit on Mac. Fight pit on Mac and Bewick. You know what I mean?
Cash Doll, special guest referee.
Hey, you heard?
Trick's a special guest enforcer.
Trick Booker. Trick is the Booker. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I think we on to something there.
Trick being the enforcer crazy.
Yeah, I think the fight pit could be something we need to do there. If y'all want to go blood feud with this, because Ronda's probably like, "Why did you do this?" And
niggas gonna have the sleeveless jacket wearing some buffs.
Right, you feel me?
It's going down.
Yeah, whole goon squad around it. You know what I'm saying? Like just outside. It's gonna be like how Adam Cole and Velveteen had that match. You know what I'm saying, at NXT when they was outside with the monster trucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, crazy.
He said if it's on Mac, you might as well do Underground. But think about Underground. Underground is on and going to NXT. So they got NXT Underground. However, you could do SummerSlam Underground, but we in the stadium. We not all, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna want to watch that on the TV. We want to see that, you know, in front of our faces. So
yeah.
That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, so we got some good storyline movement there. Again, like that's what I'm saying. Like that match right there, how we thought it was just gonna be a whatever piss break match or whatever. Storyline movement,
progression.
Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag booking. So up next, man, Intercontinental Championship, Big Gunner versus Matt Riddle. Let me tell you, the smile that's on my face.
Beat his feet. Let me see them feet.
Brothers.
My nigga Gunther is a foot fucker.
Matt Riddle.
Word to Ed Bundy.
Matt Riddle.
Out the backwood.
You are in a pack. Get out my face.
The King Palm is in the air.
And you know what, Earl, I'm with you on that. Honestly, like looking at that's definitely singles match of the night for me. Like that's that's only one of it's 3 singles matches on this card.
Good old slobber knocker.
That was a good slobber knocker. And you know, I know I give Matt Riddle a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't like his character. But again, like him and Gunther, they've been wrestling since back in the Progress days.
Long time.
PWG, like they have that chemistry and they put on a hell of a match. Really good acting, really good selling. How did we feel? How did we feel about the match, dog?
It was a good match.
Yes.
It was what I expected of Gunther and beat the Dr. Schultz. Oh, beat the Dr. Schultz out of that cracker.
Beat the Dr. Schultz out of that cracker.
Beat the feet.
It was a Gunther and Riddle match that I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I expected it to be, you know, some big ass chops from Gunther. You know what I'm saying? You know, Riddle trying to do his little 1-2, and then Gunther started going crazy, smacking the shot at his foot.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was some funny shit. Hey, Gunther been saying my tweets. He been saying my tweets. Like he said, Gunner the man with 1,000 finishers. Hey man, listen, Gunther will finish you with a drop kick. Hey, look, but the thing is, when you see that drop kick, that's when you know it's the beginning of the end. When he do that running shotgun drop kick in your chest,
that's how you know that he gonna beat you. He gonna beat you like a drum after that.
That means there's some violence on the way.
He did. What else did he do?
He beat his feet.
He finished the.
He like you know, Riddle did a very clean T-bone suplex. Like that shit was clean. Yeah, Riddle can wrestle, bro. Oh, he can fucking wrestle.
Nah, he can definitely go.
When he brings that stuff out, that's when I'm like, okay, I fuck with you, bro. Like I do. Like I like.
He could be him.
However, I wasn't fucking with the Yes Jules cornrows you did tonight.
Yeah, he had the Holly Holmes on.
Yeah, you had them Holly Holmes on like that. You know, I have a black son type braid. Like, no, we're not doing that. No, we ain't doing.
My son is black.
My son is my king.
Yeah, my son is my king. You know, like you got a son named Jalen or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
With the Y and I for some reason.
Yeah, not that. Or
like J.I.
No, they gotta abolish the name Jalen and Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen, all the Aidens, all the Dens, all the Den names.
You know Adam Silver made a mandate because he needed easy names to call when he drafted these beige 6'8" men. Jalen Green, Jalen Brown, Jalen Carter, Jalen Smith.
They offer McClain.
Yeah.
The Jalen Quay is crazy.
The Jalen Quay. gotta put a picture of Jalen Rose with the Sub-Zero mask. Jalen Quay.
He the Jalen Quay Grandmaster.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like the dead names gotta go, bro. It's time to retire, man. It's time to put it back in the oven and come out with something else, man.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
That the Jalen Quay. That's nuts, bro.
It is the Jalen Quay way. We must do this, sir.
Shout out to Mortal Kombat. Shout out.
What's the slogan? Solid jelly as the night.
Yes.
As beige as the day is long.
Solid as my black father. Dangerous as my white mother. It's the union. The danger is afoot. And speaking of afoot, Gunther was going crazy.
Oh man,
Gunther was going.
Said, give me that brace rap. I'm about to rap all this. I'm about to beat him like a drum.
And he was playing. Well, he was playing the ankle because he had the ankle injury. So what I'm saying, he had to work the ankle, which they did really really well there. And then this ends with a submissions. Like he did like a sitting a leg lock. Like he finished this match with a leg lock. Like usually it's a rear naked choke or a power bomb symphony, a drop kick, a crazy clothesline. Like man, Gunther's him, bro.
Nah, man, he don't have it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, man.
Only a little bit.
But as that match ended,
breaking news just came down.
Breaking news.
Mr. Butter Knife Man is back.
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, is back. He is back. The contract is signed. The ink has dried. Drew McIntyre, all speculation of Drew McIntyre leaving WWE.
The cake has been baked. The dip is done.
It's done. That my man said. My man's probably heard a few calls. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Hey, y'all want me to work with who? Orange Cassidy? Nah, we good. However, shout out Orange Cassidy. Eddie Kingston? Nah, man, that's not gonna work for me.
Ward low, Ward no.
How much
Ward low, Ward no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
How much does he weigh? 100 and what?
Like, do you know who I am?
El who? Hijo del Son. Who?
Fuego del who?
Fuego del what?
Jesus.
Only fuego I know is salsa con fuego.
That's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm a pass. The thing about I give you this like in terms of like scenario wise, like if he ever did.
Can you
and I think I said like if he like Jack Perry, yeah, fuck out of here. I think if he went over there, you have to put the belt on him.
Don't mention that name no more. That nigga sucks.
Hey, listen. What Cornette call him? Jack off, jungle jack off.
Jungle jack off. The jungle jump off.
Yo, what did he call? Yo, he called somebody some crazy shit.
Call that nigga the jump off.
Nah, bro. If you watch, I was watching. I'm not done with it, bro. I watched Jim Cornette's Forbidden Door review.
Yo, he went an hour and a half.
90 minutes, bro. 90 minutes of funk. That shit was like a DJ Clue mixtape.
Yo, he was going crazy, but bullshit. He always he hates Kenny Omega. So he calls Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang is what he calls Kenny Omega.
Or Kenny Olivier. He said, "What do you call that shit? The V thrust."
The V thrust.
Oh, the V trigger. Oh, when he does a little skip and a hop before he kicks you.
That shit crazy.
Before he does a shining wizard, that shit had me crying.
The thing is, like,
Wheeler Useless.
Oh God, Wheeler Useless, Plumber Moxley.
Shout out to Donnie. He had to set the record straight earlier.
Yeah,
he said some crazy shit.
Donnie, shout out to Donnie. Donnie told us a wild story. I'm keeping that off the pod for right now because my man, he it's his job, so I'm just not gonna
protect his.
But shout out to Donnie for like protecting his neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And holding people's feet to the fire. You know what I mean?
Accountable for
that. Clean that shit up, man.
Hashtag accountability.
Accountability, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your house.
Yeah,
this ain't outside. Like, what did you want?
Just because you bleed all over the arena don't mean you can just walk around this shit like you run it.
Like you run this motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, gosh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, if McIntyre went over there, you have to put the belt on him like literally the night he debuts. Like, he has he has to be the face of your company. Like, he honestly would probably jolt that company to be up a little bit better, to be honest with you. But you know what? That bag, WWE, is just too profound, and that audience, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man was just out being, and he's the ambassador for the Special Olympics. So
exactly.
he was just out in Berlin, you know what I'm saying?
Representing.
You know what I mean? Like,
for the United States of Vince McMahon, he was representing for his home country.
Yeah, so he made his way back.
Homeland.
Yeah, he made his way back tonight. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up on Gunther.
That shit about to be.
I am so afraid to know what I missed.
That is. You didn't really miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard hysterical laughter, and I'm like, all right.
You heard Twinkle Toes McFinger bang, and
the Jalen Quay.
The Jalen Quay. You didn't miss a whole lot.
All
right. But right now we're talking about Mr. Drew Galloway's return to pull up on Gunther.
Psycho Drew, man. Hey, man. Listen, man.
He had the black beater on.
Black beater Drew, man. Listen, man. That man said, I'm sick of Nashville. My wife, I love you, but it's time for me to get back on this road. Yeah, shout out to Drew McIntyre, man. I know he went through a lot with, I think he lost some relative. I can't remember which one it was, but he lost a relative during this time period. He's been gone. He's been getting his immune system back up due to the sickness and injuries, and it was the pop of the night. Honestly, at that time, it was the pop of the night, dog.
Yeah.
Psycho Drew, man.
Drew is back, man. So he comes in the ring, confronts Gunther. Again, another match, another storyline movement that's going to give us something at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Like, he Claymore'd this shit out of Gunther.
All right, I don't know if we talked about this, but Gunther is the realest wrestler ever for slapping Riddle's foot.
Oh yeah, we brought that up. Yeah, he was beating the feet. He beat his feet. Yeah, he beat his feet.
Tap, mother, tap.
Right, yeah.
He was smacking his feet. He was smacking his feet like it was like an old or something.
Hey, Gunther remembered them progress matches from 2016 and said, nah.
Hey, what that man say, AEW Paul Walter?
Hey, man. Listen, man. That man missed a whole spot this week and got kicked in the face hard. But Kingo was looking at him like, "Damn, nigga, move!" Like
he had to pull him up, like, to sell.
And then sell it,
and then be like, "Oh,
Kingo,
bro, get Keith Lee out of my face."
Go back and look at that. When you go back and look at that, don't even look at Keith. Just look at Vikingo. He's like,
Vikingo looking at him like,
what you doing, bro?
Like, are you like what? Like, are you all right? Like, what's
Nelson? Vikingo hit him and stood up and was like, "Coño!" Like,
Lil Mama wave.
Gotta figure it out.
Check wave.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, that place, that's a very unserious place, man.
Stinky place.
But Drew's back.
Indeed.
He's back. And he's in the Intercontinental lane right now. There's not no world title lane. So this is where he's at. I think this is a perfect spot for him and Gunther to go ahead and go at it for a minute. If he wins the Intercontinental, if he's the one that dethrones Gunther, I'm 100% great with that because you know we said it before, like while we were watching it in Discord, the Union Discord, by the way, join us. We are in there.
Absolutely. Link in bio, man. Link in bio.
Link in bios. You feel me?
Bio.
While we were talking about it, we said this is the time. This is Drew's turn to actually have his singles run against Gunther for them to have their series of matches. You know what I'm saying? So why not? No better time than now. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense because every time Drew was attached to Gunther, it was because he was attached to Sheamus. So now Sheamus is on SmackDown. Drew is on Raw, so here's the time for it. There's no better time than now.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect time too, because now if you take the title off of Gunther at SummerSlam, you can build Gunther up this fall for the run that we know he's gonna get with that main belt.
Yeah,
because that main belt has his name and side plates written all over it. So it makes sense, and you can build him up. Because again, if you notice what Triple H is doing, he's beating KO, he's beating Sammy, he's beating the guys that will be in competition with, that belt. The only people that's left is Judgment Day. But once that storyline runs out, who you think is waiting in the wings is gonna be Gunther. So yeah.
And I feel like Imperium. I feel like Kaiser and Giovanni, they may be the ones that may end up beating KO and Sammy. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't think they will. I think them title. I think Detroit will be DIY City that day.
Well, that's if that comes to if that comes to fruition. If we are getting we're gonna wait and see what happens Monday.
Correct, because we don't know if Gargano is still banged up, and we don't know if they want to tease the won't they for a couple more weeks, but that's the one.
DIY would be the one because we got the PWG lineage, timeline with them too. Like those four, they've been through it all. Ring of Honor, all that.
Indeed.
I think that would be that would be the best match for SummerSlam, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the undisputed titles. Behind them, I would put Kaiser and Giovanni.
Oh yeah, and I would also say
if not Pretty Deadly, but Pretty Deadly already just lost. So.
And I think call back to what you and Ant talked about in the last episode. Shout out to Volume 35. I think DIY and those two are the perfect ones to bring back Dr. Shelby and get some classic TV moments of like tag team therapy and all that, like the Team Hell No type segments, the hug it out, all that type of stuff, like
calm down, relax. And I got something to say. I got something to say about them when we get to the
because now you might have the way with all the gold because you got Liv and Raquel who are both on Raw. And you also have Candice and Indy. Yes. So the way might be the tag family. You know what I'm saying?
They may be. Yes. They may just be
on that. Yes, sir.
Excuse me. But yeah, Drew coming back. Perfect timing. We got all that going on.
Contract is worked out, baby.
Contract's worked out. And Michael Cole made sure we heard that shit tonight. He said, look, all speculations is out the window. He's here. Shut up.
Tip is on the chip.
You thought Drew was taking his big tall ass over to AEW to go job to Luchasaurus? Fuck out of here, man.
You gonna wrestle Christian?
Yeah, to have a debut and then become another guy next week. But
this week on Rampage, we will see Drew Galloway in action. Followed by that, we'll see Chris Statlander versus.
Right tonight, we'll hear from Drew Galloway.
And for the first time ever, CM Punk and Jay White will be headlining Collision. Don't miss the action.
Don't miss the action. And Tony Khan has an announcement starting next week on Dynamite.
Sorry, the announcement starting next week.
Tony Khan has an announcement about an announcement.
Aussie Open will be taking on Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, and Chuck Taylor.
Oh my goodness,
bro! I can't, man. Enough. Like I can't.
Followed by a 10-man tag match with FTR, the Mogul Embassy, Keith Lee, Sir Strickland, me, you, your mother, and your cousin too.
And we will see the Blackpool Combat Club for no reason.
Carl Sheena, Britt Baker, Volume 57 all the way this Saturday.
How y'all doing the Excalibur voice right now is like killing.
You will see the Blackpool Combat Club.
Samoa Joe will be taking on Kyle Fletcher on the Ring of Honor Pure title match. Shibata versus Daniel Garcia will be happening this weekend. Also, we will have more news on Fight Forever. Also, Taz will be in the ring.
Also,
yo, this is the intro. This is absolutely the intro to this episode right now.
And in the main event, Juice Robinson will be taking on Dax Harwood of FTR. Don't you miss a second of the action. Right now, let's go back to Tony.
Hey, that is the intro to this week's episode right now.
Let's go back to Tony.
Thank you. And now we're about to see.
Thank you very much.
We're about to see Hook versus Cash of FTR.
With the one dangly earring. One earring dangling.
Hold up. Then it's Tony Schiavone in the middle of the ring. Thank you, guys. And right now, we're going to head out to the ring because right now, let's introduce Adam Cole, baby.
Tony. Now, Adam.
Shut up, Tony.
Shut up, Tony.
Now, Adam, I need to know, how does Britt Baker's feet smell? I was like, bro, what?
Sir.
Shut up, Tony.
Sir, this is wrestling.
That is crazy.
The next thing you know, so as we're getting back to the ring, what's up, Marks?
What's up, Marks? What city are we in?
My God,
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You guys fucking suck.
My God, that's MJS music.
I mean,
Tony Schiavone having fantasies about being in a Gunther McRiddle tie-in is crazy.
And like the funny thing is, like, you just look.
Britt Baker being his McRiddle is crazy.
And MJF would be like, "Hey, I know you guys aren't booing me. We're in Atlantic City where all your moms have chlamydia." But, let's get this.
I just visited the grave of Arturo Gatti and I said, Mickey Ward was better than you.
We just did an entire episode. We just did right there. That little small 5 minutes right there was literally an entire episode of dialogue from AEW.
Let's send it back to Renee. Thanks, guys. So I'm standing here with Chris Jericho. Hey, Sting, you mark. I've been waiting on you for 25 years.
See, this is MKU GPT. The Writers Union, y'all in trouble. If y'all evidence ain't wrestling, y'all in trouble.
Are gonna stand up to the sex gods? Well, think different, bub.
Dog, this is insane. This is insane because literally, like y'all just actually just gave me PTSD. Y'all just gave.
Hey guys, so next week we're gonna have a
Right now we're gonna send it back to Dasha, and she's standing with John Moxley. Thank you, God. So John, wait the Blackpool Combat Club.
Blood.
The blood is running through my veins right now.
See, this is what happens when you get in the ring with a bad man like Mario Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Brian Danielson.
This motherfucker preparing the moon and shit.
When I see blood running down, I think of blood.
They got a pan to Kenny. Kenny's like,
oh my goodness.
It burns my mind because you guys think you're the best, but no one's better than the Cleaner. No one's better than the Elite. So we'll see you guys at Blood and Guts. Good night. Bang!
Bang.
Good night. Bang.
Here comes this color back. And now we have an announcement for Tony Khan.
Tony Storm will be in action against Nyla Rose. Followed by that, we will have Jay Cargill's open challenge. And then in our main event.
And then in our main event on Rampage,
Ricky Starks will be taking on Jungle Boy and a #1 contender match for the AEW International Championship. And this Wednesday on Dynamite, Orange Cassidy, Buddy Murphy. One more time.
One more
This
time.
Wednesday on Dynamite, coming up another announcement for Tony Khan.
Hold up, if we're gonna do it, I gotta do the Tony Khan. One more time. Hold up. Thanks, guys.
Insane.
So I want to give you guys a new announcement for the week. We are so happy with the ticket sales for All In. You guys have been awesome and phenomenal. And this Saturday, live on Collision, it will feature the return of CM Punk. We will have CM Punk versus Samoa Joe in the Owen Hart final. Guys, thank you so much. Excalibur, back to you.
And now we're here for the main event.
Jesus.
Hey, yo, AP, you gonna be mad you missed this one, dog.
It's a 10-man match with the mobile.
Jesus.
It's a 10-man.
My God.
It's a 10-man reverse match. Hey, you know what Excalibur sound like? You know what Excalibur sound like? You remember Marvel vs. Superhero, X-Men versus Street Fighter? Yeah. Here comes the new challenger.
He sound like homeboy from Storage Wars. Hey, we got $1, $2,
Oh my God.
We got $3 from Dave. Dave, do we have anything else? We have $3 left. $40 for the shed.
Every time $40. Talk, I had here comes the new challenger music.
We just got intros. We just got clips. We just got all that.
Commercial breaks.
In that 8 minutes, bro. Bro.
We don't running out of time.
See what happens when I get back on?
That shit is
See what happens when I leave to come back?
Yo.
Crazy.
What's your pitch next week live in Chicago?
No, Nelson's Excalibur is killing me, bro. Oh my God.
We come back next week.
You're not getting Chris Jericho this week. You're getting Lionheart.
Next week, Thunder Rosa with an announcements.
The announcement. I want a match. I want a match next week.
I want a match next week versus Saraya.
Oh my gosh.
What's Saraya set the match? Find out next week.
And Saraya doesn't come, and next thing you know, she in a match with a Starbucks barista.
It's 9:59.
It's 9:50. It's 9:59.
We're gonna be back in Chicago on TBS.
What made this week so crazy?
From the Chicago meeting.
Dog, they did
because the United States is running out already. And we've been watching too long.
They did all this
crazy,
week, right? And then they turned around. They couldn't even finish the show on time, dog. The time on the show ran out before you could see the finish of the damn match, dog. This shit was crazy.
What was the main event? A 10-man tag match?
No, this is the main event was when Sting fucked himself up trying to do that dive spot.
Yeah, Sting.
And so they weren't able to finish on time, dog. Like if you DVR'd it, it cut off. Right before the end, dog. Like, yes.
Warner Brothers was like, man, cut that shit off.
I seen that Sting splash, and that's all I need to see, bro. I know.
But Seth Rollins was the problem, though.
Nah, bro. Hey. He put his ribs in the Scorpion Deathlock with that one.
Hey, I believe. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I believe Sting said he loosened a tooth from that spot.
He did.
Oh my God.
He lost a fucking tooth.
Sting is 60 years old.
Bro, 64. 64.
All right, man.
Dog.
Bro, Sting, Sting did that splash. You know that black youngster me when he in the car, he like.
Yeah.
Sting ain't never done this shit. Sting ain't never done no shit like that ever. That's fucked up. Sting ain't never do no shit like that. Now you gonna wait till he old.
He gonna wait till he's 64 years old to turn into Terry Funk. Like, all right, bro.
To go from top rope to announce tape. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it, man.
I want that man to hang it up so bad. I don't think y'all understand. It's like, bro.
I saw my Sting shirt on my closet. I said, I have a WCW Sting shirt. I said, I ain't wearing this till he retires.
So you know what, man? Yeah, you threw it in the trash can like Spider-Man did in Spider-Man 2. I'm Spider-Man no more.
It's in the bottom of my pile.
Hey, Sting no more.
Sting no more.
I have some wrestling shirts that are in the bottom of Jeff Hardy. The two Jeff Hardy shirts I have a two extreme bottom of the pile. Sting, I'm gonna wait till y'all retire and not wrestle no more. I'll wear your shirts again. Yeah. But for now,
then you just gonna because then by then you can redact the entire AEW run. You like, you know what? That's just redacted. Yeah. Sting actually retired at WrestleMania 31. That's when it was over. That's when
Triple H pulled the shovel out.
When Triple H pulled the shovel out.
That's when it literally.
Nah, listen. Nelson, you talking about the black youngster, babe. Hold up. I don't have no shades, but I'll do this. Yo, you remember that gif of Black Youngster where he put the shades on? He's like, so you always must thought I was playing or something. Like that Sting, dog. Every time he takes a dive. Like,
64.
They just take suicide dives.
That was insane.
Oh, and how could we forget the Orange Cassidy backstage? Like, you want a match? Okay, cool. I'll see you at Rampage.
The king goes over here.
Storyline.
Oh, man.
Good.
But yes, so for everybody listening, Drew McIntyre avoided all that bullshit.
He is back.
Let me get the bag.
Yes.
He said, "Let me get the bag. Let me come back to good health care. Let me come back to."
He said, "Look, I didn't cry in
great
Vince's
work
office.
environment.
I didn't cry in Vince's office when I came back to NXT for me to come all the way back and just say, nah, I'm gonna go and take some money from these marks at AEW. Nah.
Now, if Drew beats Gunther, would this be his second time with the IC title?
Second or third time.
Yeah, because I remember
he ain't had the IC title since he had no facial hair.
Like, right, when he was like skinny Drew.
One thing I want to mention about Drew, now I don't know if this is going to happen now or if this is going to happen later, but Drew and Cody Rhodes were in a tag team together, and you might see a Drew Cody feud down the line.
Okay,
that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it happens this year.
I don't know if that happens
next
year,
but
maybe next year.
Yeah. But I know we're focused on Gunther, but Drew and Cody definitely can be a feud for something.
Probably something like after the draft last year, next year after the draft. Like if they put, you know what I'm saying, like if Cody, because I doubt if Drew go back to like on a SmackDown night. You got to just keep Drew on Raw right now.
They would put Drew on SmackDown if they know Roman's going to take his 3-4 month vacation.
Yeah,
so
something like that.
So y'all want to laugh? If y'all want to laugh at this,
yeah.
Drew McIntyre was last Intercontinental. All right, guess the year that he was last Intercontinental Champion.
2015 or some shit?
6.
Okay, you said 2006. Nelson.
For what? Say it again. Repeat the question.
When was the last time
Drew
McIntyre was the Intercontinental Champion?
Is this a trivia question?
Yeah.
2000 and.
We gotta be like.
I'm trying to think. 3MB. 3MB was 2000.
Well, that was like in 2013, 14.
3MB.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just okay. All right, Winston, just guess real quick for the second time. Just guess the year.
I'm for some reason in my head, like 2014 is in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah, actually, that would make more sense.
Y'all are all wrong. The last time Drew McIntyre was the champion, if you're ready for this, it's gonna be hilarious. The last time Drew McIntyre was the Intercontinental Champion.
This is the chosen one.
2009.
That's what I thought. I was like, it was before the 10s.
He won in 2009, and he didn't lose the championship until he got to vacate it. So that was over the limit 2010. So before him, he beat John Morrison. The Intercontinental Champion after him is Kofi Kingston. This is when Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler and
kept
Wade
trading
Barrett.
That's when they was trading in between them.
Yeah,
because Wade Barrett was in Wade Barrett was in the core by then.
Yeah,
the Nexus was over.
Yeah, and then Ezekiel Jackson had a reign, and then Cody Rhodes had.
And Cody brought back the white belt
style. White belt. Yeah. Yep. That's how long ago it's been since Drew has won the IC title. Almost 14 years. So
putting him in that position again is cool because again, the world heavyweight thing, like let Priest, let Finn, let Seth, let them have that right now.
Yeah.
Sure. So next Cody Rhodes defeats Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. How we feeling, bro? How we feeling?
Amazing. America. You Cody Churchill, like I called him in the Discord, man. Listen, man.
Cody Blair.
Cody Blair.
Dominic took a clean loss, so they're gonna have to give Dominic something else besides Cody coming up. And my theory is Dominic will be somewhere in Florida doing something to pass the time, unless we get an angle where Damian Priest gets his full face turn soon, and the Judgment Day packs him out, which we'll talk about later. Yeah. But yeah, there's gonna be something with Dominic. I think the most surprising thing is that we were all like, okay, where's the arguably the greatest interest music of all time, Brock Lesnar? But
yeah, like that was a lot of our predictions was.
But shout out to Triple H.
Cody was actually gonna lose this because of Brock Lesnar interference.
Yeah, but shout out to Triple H for once again, like you said earlier, not giving us what we want, and said, hey, I got something better for y'all, which he did literally after this match. But it was a solid match. Cody's Cody, dog. Like he's the guy. Like, and it did both of them very well. It showed that Dominic can hang with the main contender crowd if he wants to, because we know that's going to be for him down the line. But yeah, shout out to them.
I think it was a really good match. Cole was really calling this really well because you know, again, his disdain for Dominic and Rhea and their the shit that they be pulling all the time and everything like that.
You know what? How Cole announced him. Cole talks to Dominic like that guy that was work friends with your dad. He thought you were going to be such a cool dude when you grew up, and he's just so disappointed.
Yeah, he's very disappointed in you. Exactly. That's exactly what he thought. He's that neighbor. He's that neighbor that was like, man, your son just grew up to be a knucklehead. Like,
hold up. Michael Cole 100% sees Dominic backstage, like, and it's like, what are you doing, man? Like he holds the coffee.
Like, what are you doing with your life,
man?
Like, how did you turn out this way?
You're going to jail. You got tattoos. You got a bad girlfriend. Like, what's going on, man? Like,
Michael Cole told Dominic to go to the mosque. He's like, nigga, what you need to do is go to the mosque, get your life together. That's what you need to do. You out here running around.
That DMX skit?
Yeah. What you need to
do. I know your pops.
I know your pops.
You need to go to the mosque.
Yeah. He's like that. He's like that
little motherfucker.
Look, he's like that Drewski sketch where he's like, my brother, I'm just trying to get an understanding. We need to pray, brother. Like,
that shit crazy.
You need to go to the mosque.
Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy.
That shit crazy.
But very accurate. Very accurate.
She need to do little niggas go to the mosque.
No,
talk to the brothers.
Michael Cole being Papa Wu is crazy, bro.
I mean, because he just sounds like that when he's calling the match. He's just like he's like when every time he does a Three Amigos, like this isn't a real tribute to Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. I don't like this
disgusting.
At all.
I don't like this. He's doing this to show off. He needs to pull his pants up.
Somebody dub North Star over Michael Cole's announcing, man.
Hey, bro, he's going in, man.
You gotta know where you came from, baby. You know. No man can be good or bad. He's good or he's bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I like somebody posed a question. I think it was Donnie earlier. I can't remember. It was Donnie. I don't know, but they was like, "Who do you think Michael Cole dislikes more, Dominic or Top Dollar?" And I mean, the whole consensus was like, "Bro, Top Dollar," because that's actual real heat. Probably.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real heat.
But Dominic, he's just playing to the crowd because Dominic gets booed no matter what he.
Hey, he is the top heel in WWE, dog. Yeah. Like, I know Roman is supposed to be a heel, but Roman ain't getting booed out the building.
He ain't
like
booed.
That.
Like, he's getting booed, like literally. And we'll talk about it. But like Roman gets cheered when he comes out. One's going to air, and then as soon as the bell rings, "Fuck you, Roman!" Like. Yeah, that's just how it is.
It's kayfabe.
It's kayfabe.
You know what I'm saying? Baby. Kayfabe.
At its finest.
But yeah.
What up, youngin?
What up?
Trey, what's the deal?
But yeah, it was a good match. Cody, clean Cody cutter on that kid. Hits him with the crossroads one time, and 1, 2, 3. That match is over. Rhea, some Rhea interference there.
Yes.
But it didn't work. It didn't work out to her favor. So that's over and done with. Cody's moving on.
Hey,
And he took the cast off. Match.
Rhea Ripley, hear me and hear me well. Keep fucking with Cody if you want to. That black queen gonna come out.
Y'all hop up. Look at this. Have fun.
Hey. Well, you want to hit somebody? I'm about to hit you.
Hey, who told you it was open mic night, bitch?
She gonna call a heifer like in the Australian accent, like rock or rock is my
Rhea keep fucking around. Rhea keep fucking around. It's gonna be Brandy, Cody's Cuban mom, and that goddamn dog.
Oh Lord! And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't. I mean, bro, I think
Cody being the wrestling Galford from Samurai Showdown is crazy.
Wow.
I think Brandy's okay being at home raising baby Liberty.
Yeah.
However,
he asked in the comments. He said, "Who won the wins? Money in the Bank."
Money in the Bank. Oh, Damian Priest won.
We're gonna talk about that in just a second too.
Yeah. But the simple fact we saw that damn dog last Monday, I'm like, oh man. Lord have mercy.
He's over.
Pharaoh made it to Raw. I said, oh
man.
Lord.
America, baby. Yeah. America, baby.
Congratulations, man.
Love it or leave it.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's what they tell us.
This is the Cody verse.
That's what they tell us, right? Love it or leave it. Cody love it or leave it.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah, right.
Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on Brandy Rhodes.
Hey man.
Yeah. Don't tread on Pharaoh.
Hey, listen, Pharaoh the dog.
Hey man.
Pharaoh the dog.
And he got the white wolf dog. Yeah,
he got the white wolf. He got the dire wolf.
That's how it starts. That's how it goes.
Got Ghost. You know what I'm saying? That's how it starts. Me in the Cody verse.
You went from wrestling on flaming tables to this, man.
Man.
Listen.
Look how far we've come.
And like Brady said, some of y'all told us not to go over there.
I'm surprised though to see like maybe what happens Monday. Like maybe then we'll see Brock, because I think why we didn't get Brock tonight at Money in the Bank is because the last time that WWE was over in the UK for a PLE pay-per-view was the plane ride from hell. So he's probably like,
PTSD.
Wasn't so good the last time I was that way, so I'll just wait till Monday.
I'll transition this. Also is because I feel like with what Triple H provided tonight, as far as like surprise appearances and stuff like that, Brock would have been overkill. Yeah. And that goes into the next part. So we're chilling. We're thinking we're seeing the video package, and we say, "Oh no,
shit.
That motherfucker Cena is actually in the building."
Okay. Hold up.
Warning.
Yeah.
John Cena is in the building.
Cena,
pop of the night.
Hey, pop of the night. John Cena pulls up to the UK and he is there on ambassador business. Like the whole time he had on knee pads. He got on the full regalia. You know what I'm saying? But he was there because he's campaigning, which honestly is this is kayfabe campaigning. We're gonna get WrestleMania in London at some point in the next few years.
Yo, I just thought about something else is gonna hurt me for this. Yo, John Cena literally came out knowing what he was doing, and he did that shit like Quick did that one time. Y'all motherfuckers like oldies.
I got something for y'all.
I got something for y'all.
Because he brought it up.
Sing that shit.
Thinking about you.
For quite a while.
That was Grayson Waller when he came out.
Yeah, that was Grayson Waller.
Grayson DeBarge came out,
which was great. By the way,
started talking that shit.
Because Grayson Waller, he came out there, had the crowd in the palm of his hand. Like
got the crowd to shut up too.
Got the crowd to shut up.
They tried to call him. They tried to call him a wanker. He said, "Nah, I don't think I will," and then winked at him like,
Grayson Waller's too good, man.
He's the guy, man.
He's a guy. So he come out there and he says, "You know what would be better? WrestleMania in Australia."
Because you need the rub from me, not the other way around. I ain't Austin Theory. You need my rub.
Right, you need mine. So that was pretty cool. That he was able to come through with that. And Cena in Cena fashion, again, pumping up the crowd. So long story short, we probably going to end up having a WrestleMania finally taking place over in the UK, which would be pretty cool. It would definitely be cool for us here on the in America that have an earlier start time.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like we did
Yeah.
today. WrestleMania 3:00. Night
Hey,
1,
hey,
3:00,
I'm a
both
fan
nights.
of early PLEs.
Give me that.
Hey, listen, maybe not during college football season, but give me some early PLEs, man.
Man.
Like, had them shit start at 12, nigga. Like, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So Cena, Grayson Waller ended up attacking Cena from behind, and Cena sells. He sells.
Prior to that, he tried to walk out. He was like, "Oh, who you walking out on, John? What you think?"
Yeah, John was like, he was like, "Wait, whoa,
minute, player."
Nobody walks out on the Grayson Waller experience.
Hell no.
Like you tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like back up. So we got to talk. But he attacked John Cena.
Nah.
John hits him with the AA, walks out. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying?
Deuces. I did my job. It's time for me to go.
Time for me to go.
I love how
calling my name.
Yeah, he said, "Look, y'all thought y'all was getting Brock tonight. Nope, hit the horns, nigga. Hey.
Yep. Hit the flutes. John Cena sucks. So he's back. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Then we get the women's
Money in the Bank ladder match.
Legend.
Hey, that was my favorite match. That was my favorite match by far.
It was better than the men's to me.
Way
hell
better
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't watched the main event, but the women's Money in the Bank was my favorite.
Yeah, that match, the women's Money in the Bank was a lot of fun. So we got some really good spots here. So we had Io Sky versus Elena Vega versus Bayley versus Trish Stratus versus Zoe Stark versus Becky Lynch. The women really, really showed out tonight, man. They really, really did a wonderful job. At first, I'm not gonna hold you. I really thought Becky was gonna get handcuffed, but they played that so well. That was genius what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Genius of the sky.
Genius of the sky.
You know what I'm saying?
Bayley and EO, we got some things happening, coming into play with them really, really soon. However, and I'll get to that in a second, but let's just, run it through the match real quick. Really good spots. Trish had me scared a little bit, but she made it through. She made it through. She did what she could.
Selena,
that cold red.
Oh my goodness, man! Like,
yeah, man.
Zoe Stark, welcome to the WWE.
Yeah, welcome to the WWE.
Welcome to the main roster.
Welcome to the main roster. She got ate up. She got first. She got the manhandle slam on the ladder.
Then she got that. Then she got Trish caught the manhandle.
Zoe Trish caught the manhandle. Yeah. Zoe got laid
out.
That's
a Trish out. Trish was like, I'm too old for this. Like, I'm gonna sell this.
Yeah, hit me with the manhandle, and that's it for me for this match.
And then Zoe just got that cold red. Man.
Yeah, Zoe caught the cold red. She definitely paid her dues. I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a hell of a bump to take.
Then Zelina, I'm trying to remember how they got Zelina out the match. Who was it?
It was Zelina. Was Zelina and
I think Zelina was going against like Bayley and EO, and then I'm trying to remember what they did to Zelina, but they took Zelina. They powerbombed her
off the ladder. Remember?
Oh well, no, she.
Thank you, Amp. Thank you.
Hey,
you never cease to amaze me. I appreciate that, brother. Hey. Yes, she was looking like a fine.
I'm not gonna say the word, but Amp, one of your favorite clips. I pay for the okay. I pay for the okay. Yes.
Shout out to Zelina.
Shout out to
Zelina.
I'm
saying? She showed up. You know what I mean? She showed up and showed out.
Tripped out. No,
out there with the jury colors on. You know what I mean? Like looking like $1 million. But yeah, like so I can't remember what happened there, but the real big thing that happened was EO climbing up to the top, and Bayley ends up pushing the ladder. Pushing EO into the ropes.
And we thought it was done for EO. We were like, man, no.
Bayley had a look on her face like, damn, like I really did that. Welp.
Sorry.
Time for me to go up there and grab
themselves. Well, excuse me, every woman for themselves.
The big three getting more views than AEW Collision. Oh my god!
Collection.
He said collection. That's what lets you know he doesn't respect the brand at all.
Collection.
Collection.
Yeah.
Nah, that tweet, Amp, shout out to Amp. The tweet, Amp had put that tweet up like, man, why y'all watching this on a Wednesday or summer night? And
y'all just hate watching this? Yeah.
Y'all just hate watching.
Gotta be something better on.
There's gotta be something better.
Shout out to Eve. I wanted to put that meme like I watch it once a month to make sure it's
still ass. Shout out to Black Announce Table, man. I know y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Black Announce Table. Shout out to my guys.
For sure.
Yeah, and then go ahead.
It's funny. It's just funny because I was like, bro, like I make content off this shit. And I'm not even watching that bullshit. I'm like, bro, I'm like, nah, man. Like that's crazy. But at some point it does become hate watching. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, you got.
And Wednesday was that bad?
Yo,
yes.
I heard Wednesday was
horrible. Look at the face of the man talking to you. Yes.
Hey man, I gotta see that Jungle Boy promo because you know that nigga sucks.
But we'll talk about it. For the people listening, y'all will hear Marcel's full. We'll make sure you get a great dose of that. AJ, you might, matter of fact, let's timestamp this right here or whatever, but you'll hear Marcel.
Fuck no, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck no,
you will hear some full thoughts about AEW, but them aside, EO pulls off the funniest moment of the night. She handcuffs Bailey and Becky
together
to the ladder,
in between each other,
so they can't get up.
Yeah, man.
And then she chooses to climb over Bailey specifically. Sits on the top, looks down like ha ha, goes up, brings it down.
Got the briefcase. Io Sky, which was everybody's pick, really to win the whole women's Money in the Bank.
I was losing my shit. I was happy. My queen won, man.
It was a good flowing match. Like Trish was.
It was the match of the night for me, man. I enjoyed it.
Zoe took some crazy spots and did some spots. Zelina had some spots. She had the shit where she climbed over. Who was it? She stepped on Io's back to get on the ladder.
So look, she stepped on Io's back, and then Zoe Stark was.
When she like crossed the ladders.
Yeah, that was Zelina. Zelina stepped on Zoe.
That was Zelina that did that.
Yeah, Zelina.
Damn, that was a good spot too. God damn.
The code red. The code red on Zoe, which was a crazy spot.
Yeah, the manhandle Trish on the ladder.
Yeah.
Io hitting the moonsault from the top of the ladder, clean as a whistle.
Michael Cole was going crazy on that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah,
and then not to mention like how Becky was just handling Trish and like she was fighting for her life against Trish and Zoe. She was beating their ass. Yeah, she putting the beats on them for sure.
Word to the five.
Word to the five.
Real Purpose City Bird Gang.
Yeah, she was going crazy. But yeah, Io Sky wins it. However, fast forward to the press conference. Bailey comes out with Io. You know what I'm saying?
Still with the handcuff on.
With the handcuff still on. Bailey, dog. This shit is too funny. And not only that, Bailey says in the press conference, "Oh yeah, we're free birding the money in the bank."
Yeah, all right. Here, Blueface voice.
Yeah,
all right.
All right.
Oh, school y'all credit.
What's that mean when he was talking to the baby mother? Blueface? Who, me?
Nah, Bailey had the nerve to say, "Oh no, I'm about to bring an extra nigga." No,
we good.
We good.
But
and you saw Io's face. Io literally said, "Heh." Like,
right. Free bird. Yeah, all right. She said, "You see this T-shirt? This is mine. My T-shirt."
She opened it. She said, "It's time to celebrate.
It's time to celebrate.
Celebrate, yes.
Celebrate."
Shout out to Fanatics. You know what I'm saying?
Fanatics.
We get championship tees in WWE now. That's crazy.
One thing about Io before we go on to the next match and then the main event, I've noticed with Io, she always gets a slow start because the NXT, she had a little hype, but then they kind of slowly built up to her winning the championship. And the same thing's happening here because this time last year is when she debuted. Because remember,
when she came back, really, she wasn't back yet.
Remember, there was a rumor like, oh, her contract's gonna expire. She's gonna
go back to Japan
and all that, and then came back
shows
with Bayley.
up at SummerSlam. Like,
so yeah, we might get an EO Bayley match soon for
affirmative action.
I got Asian love in my heart, brother. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, listen,
nothing more. Like we love EO.
EO Sky, if you are listening, listen. I am available. Just
well, I think that was more centered towards the people that were saying that. Oh yeah, she's just gonna go back to Japan. Leave America.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. This might be like a 30-second ISO. A lot of y'all that like Japanese women wrestling, you guys are just horny. And you have a fetish for Japanese women.
Let me get you. Hold on. Let me get you big.
All right. Hold on. Let me fix my posture real quick.
As he says, this was a Wu-Tang shirt.
Let me repeat this again. That's not fetish. That's just good music. A lot of y'all. Is this the camera right here? A lot of y'all that be feeling about these Japanese women talking about Stardom and AZM and all that other shit, bruh. Y'all just have a fetish for Japanese women. Y'all do not care about these wrestlers. You guys are fucking liars. You guys are dweebs, and all the above. But yes, y'all y'all are not real wrestling fans, bro. Y'all just have a fetish for Japanese women.
Indeed,
nasty.
Because y'all scared. Listen, y'all scared Kat Dennings from wanting to talk about wrestling. You know when remember when Kat Dennings tweeted that one tweet like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." They're like, "Oh no, you gotta watch Stardom.
You gotta watch AEW." And then she never talk about wrestling anymore.
Nothing was funnier this week than the motherfucker that said, "Yo, Uzi Vert sampling Nakamura. He probably don't even know none of his New Japan matches."
Like, bro, what?
Like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up.
Hey, bro, you scaring the hoes, nigga. You scaring the hoes, nigga.
If the women want to watch wrestling, let them watch wrestling.
Do that. We'll do that again, Sel.
You scaring the hoes. You scaring the hoes, nigga. Come on, dog. Bitches come.
Hey, yo, let me get.
Women can watch wrestling too, dog. You know, you don't have to scare.
Yo, let me get the Summer Jam, AJ. We get the Summer Jam.
Oh, got you.
Stop. No, stop. That's it, bro. That's all I want to do. Just stop, nigga. Word to the 5. Just
stop. Just stop it, man. It's not for you. Like, it's not for you. Like, stay out the way. Like, stop scaring them away. Like, we want them to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop the hate. Stop hating. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. Like,
but all aside, salute to EO Sky, Io Shirai, Japanese legend, been in the game for years. She's getting her just due. It's great to see her and Asuka flourishing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much potential with these SmackDown storylines and women coming up. So, because we know clearly she's cashing on Asuka. She's not going to Raw.
Yeah, she probably gonna cash it on Asuka. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll be the way. Because no, Damage Control is already on SmackDown. So
yeah, all 3 of them are on SmackDown.
All of them on SmackDown. So that opens up a lot of opportunities there for her. So that's going to be really great.
And I think Io Sky is the perfect person for Bianca Belair to finally lose her ever loving shit when that cash in happens. So yeah.
Oh, I love Asuka too.
Of
course you do, nigga. Of course you do.
All right, man.
What was I saying? Because EO. Let's not forget that EO and Bianca gave us like our best women's match this year. In my opinion,
hands down,
the best women's match this year. So
with the dynamic change this time,
yeah, man, like. Banger after banger after banger.
Because I feel like EO gonna hold that. If EO cashes in, I feel like EO gonna get a cool 4 or 5.
I think she'll get a nice little run. Yeah. I think she's gonna get a nice run with that. Now, and you know, credit to Bayley, bro, like a lot, because Bayley's plan has come together all round full circle for her, because this is what Bayley wanted to do. She wanted to elevate EO. She wanted to elevate Dakota. She wanted to make them something special. Unfortunately, Dakota got hurt along the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dakota Kai. Hopefully, be back soon.
Yeah, she needs to.
But
she needs to go to Germany where Rey Mysterio went, man.
Yeah. Like, this was her plan, was to elevate EO and elevate Dakota, and her plan has worked like really well so far. So shout out to Bailey, getting us through that, for being a real OG, a real, you know what I'm saying, like a real person that wants to see her people, you know, succeed in the business and not hold them back. So shout out to her.
I am hoping that all this with Bailey pays off for a great moment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think Bailey's going to get rewarded with something for doing this for sure. So
yeah. So we move ahead. So we got 2 matches left.
Great match.
World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Seth defeats Finn Balor. I'm just gonna say this right now. This is Finn's best match in years.
They both put that shit on, first and foremost.
Put that shit on. Yeah, they had that shit on.
Seth, I'm gonna say this. This match was so good. I don't mind if they run it back, but I kind of want them to kind of stop with Seth and Finn, because we've seen it so much at this point now. And I wouldn't be surprised, you know, maybe one more, but let's make sure 2023 is the last time we see this for a minute. You know,
yeah, I think if the next one happens, I think Finn needs to beat Seth. Like, yes, that's it, and that's
whether
it.
It's like, whether it's chicanery, whether it's clean.
Finn got to beat him. Like, he got to beat him. He's already beaten him clean once, so it's not even not even the issue. Just I think that Finn not got to beat Seth, and then that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think out of the time, like, this is their best match together.
Oh yeah. This is their best match since I think this is their best match since that WrestleMania 3-way with Miz.
With the Miz?
Yeah. 34. Yeah.
Then they opened up the match with that, right?
They did. They opened up the night with that. Yeah, it was the best match of the night. Yeah. So
no, for sure.
So I think that now going forward, now interesting notes. Priest comes out. To my surprise, I mean, not to my surprise, but to really, like, I already kind of knew something, because the men's Money in the Bank match opened the show. So I'm like, okay, that means we're going to get a perspective, probably cash in or something. But Priest comes out, and this just lets me know that Priest is really just going to troll with this briefcase until SummerSlam, probably. But Priest comes out, and, you know, to Finn's surprise, he's just like, yo, what are you doing out here? And you know what I'm saying? Like, we already been having a little tension going on between Finn and Priest since Seth's first open challenge, which was against Priest. So after he won after the Saudi show. So there's been some like tension there or whatever, you know, storyline movement. Again, a lot of setup here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really appreciate about this PLE. Again, I said it before, that this was storyline movement type stuff going on in this PLE.
Which is what a PLE should do.
Which is what it should do. You know what I'm saying? So Priest comes out, and, you know, he's teasing cashing in, but he goes and sits down in a folded chair with the briefcase on the floor, and he just sits there and watches the match.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to get a meme of Damian Priest tonight, because I know how I'll be joking about what I consider a sadistic glee face. Yeah. That was a sadistic glee face, because he was sitting there like, beat the shit out of each other so I can go in.
Because I'm going to cash this shit in. I'm walking out of here with this belt.
The crowd was, cash it in, cash it in, cash it in. Even when Seth won, Seth was holding his ribs. He's like, "Oh shit, okay, all right, slowly back up, slowly, all right."
No, he was waiting. He was plotting that shit.
Yeah, he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying. But the real thing that stood out was because Finn had a hell of an advantage. You know what I'm saying. He was getting the setup for the coup de grace, and then Priest jumps up and stands up, and then he like, wait, hold on, what you doing? And that right there, just, you know, he misses the coup de grace, catches the stomp. Also, shout out to Finn for selling the pedigree really well. He sold that shit really good. Like, but he, you know, misses the coup de grace, gets stumped 1, 2, 3. That's over, and then we end the match with Finn and Priest arguing outside the ring. So we got something there.
Hashtag planting the seeds.
JD McDonough is going to jump Priest from behind very soon.
You said, does Priest get the boot for being a number one stunner? Very interesting.
The
I
irony
think so.
of that. So
Yeah.
that's how
I
calling
think
that.
so because Finn
Absolutely.
needs to stay heel. Finn needs to stay heel right
Finn
now.
is Finn. All right, Finn needs to stay heel. Finn needs to bring the 1916 back, like the real one, not that shit he doesn't like the actual, pick up DDT. I forget what double arm DDT that he does. Like, yeah, he needs to bring all that shit back. So nah.
Yeah, he needs to bring that. Yeah, like Finn, you got to remember, you got to understand, Finn for the most of his career has been a heel. Like y'all do, like you know what I'm saying. Like going back to New Japan,
yeah,
Finn
I'll
was
say
not a face.
Not in WWE. Yeah, WWE, but they made him a face.
He was not a face. Like the first time he legit became like he was on a face run was when he was in WWE. Like when he first came to WWE. Before all that, he was a heel for the most part. Yeah. So I feel like that's where Finn works best.
I feel like every time he's a face, he gets hurt.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, man. Bring back the real rock and roller, man. Bring him back, man. And just let him and JD McDonough, terrorize niggas.
Like, get carried on what's his name? Doc. Get carried on Doc Gallows shoulders.
Shoulders.
Like, do that shit. Like do that. I'm not walking.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? For the longest time, I wanted grizzled young veterans to be like his heaters, like his tag team heaters.
Oh yeah,
coming up
the dyad.
It was,
yeah.
Yeah. So, hey man, listen, man, interesting developments, man. Because look, Finn started that club shit.
Yeah,
and Tama Tonga will be available after this G1. And
I think the only one that's
hands like Birdman.
The only one still locked in over there is what Bad Luck Fale, but nobody wants Fale.
Nobody wants Fale is a lifer over there.
Yeah, Fale is a lifer in New Japan.
But look, Tama Tonga, his brother Tonga Loa, and Hikuleo, all say man.
You never know. Re-up. We either get re-up gang or we get some free agents type deal. You know what I'm saying? Or where they may want to.
Because I don't think JD's gonna be I think if they kick Priest out, I don't think JD's gonna be the only replacement. I think somebody else will be added in there. And I think what's gonna slowly happen, I think Priest is gonna be the first one to go, and then slowly but surely Rhea and Dom are just gonna be off on their own thing while Finn has
Eddie and China type deal.
Type shit, while Finn has his group of his
Misfits.
Squadron Supreme. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a lot of opportunities there, a lot of different movements that can come. But I really like what's happening here. Like again, storyline booking. Because we got an interesting Monday on the way.
Because look, if Finn doesn't beat Seth, but Damian Priest does, going off of what we talked about, can you imagine a Finn and Drew McIntyre feud?
Very psycho, real psycho shit.
Finn, Drew, and Gunther, the Axis powers, man.
Come on, Amp. Penn Balor is gone. Like Penn Balor is not.
Pin back. Calling Priest the number one stun is so crazy because of that questionable bar from a Birdman and Lil Wayne.
Yes, but we ain't got to talk about that.
I'm not gonna quote that.
Number one stunner. That's crazy.
That's him and Riddle.
Him and Riddle. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
I like to blank in the blank while blank.
Like
father,
while I play with the
number
really tag teaming.
Hey man, big timers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely Uso. Yeah, and we about to get to that in a second because we got bloodline civil fucking war, bro.
Hey, before we go to that,
Pan back. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Hey yo, real shit. Y'all heard it here first. So if y'all steal this shit, y'all heard it here first, man. You need to be the one to make them shirts, my nigga. So hey,
look, if Amp,
you need to be the one to make the RAOP
shirt,
Penn Balor shirt.
That's crazy.
Instead of the 1916 to 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. That's nuts. Yo, that's crazy. The real Eiffel Tower. Yo, Jamal, you're banned. You're banned. You just got banned. Jamal's banned. You got banned for a week. You're banned.
Yeah, you gotta go to freak bull jail, my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what makes it? You know what makes it? Before we get to this main event, I don't think no one brings this up, but I love how like Kathy Kelly and Finn used to be a couple, and so like you can see her face scurl up every time that he has to interview this motherfucker. It's just like, and it's so bad now. They've moved Kathy to SmackDown. When they made the backstage changes, like she's officially gonna be the backstage.
I didn't know that used to be his old before he got married.
Yeah, him and Kathy Kelly was together for like 2.5 years. That was
damn.
That's why that's why she left. But that's why
that's a wild boy right there.
Hey, they be showing, man. Finn, Seth,
LA Knight,
Ricochet. Wild boy.
Performance Center All Stars. They was
Performance Center All Stars right there.
Jerseys in the rafter. I'm pretty sure in a couple years we'll be hearing about Trick Mello gang.
Trick Mello, man, Trick Mello, Sean and Diesel.
Yeah. Hey man, that's crazy. Hey man, that nigga Trick Williams looked at Last Legend and said, "Yeah, I know you want it, baby." You know what
Freak Bull, Sean and Diesel. Oh, Xavier Woods too. Don't forget.
Yeah, appreciate that. All right, so the Usos.
Anyway, the Bloodline Civil War. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, let me get a water real quick.
That motherfucker was on video 4K, dog. That's crazy.
That's really that's just crazy behavior of that's crazy. But shout out to Woods keeping his job after that, man.
Man, that's Birdman Lil Wayne for real.
Bro, why is it every time we get on camera, dog, this shit be happening, bro? Like, bro.
Bro, that shit was wild.
We can never have a normal show, dog. It always has to go.
They said wrestling dudes be leaving their girls and get married to their next girl. Shout out to Bray Wyatt.
Hey,
I'm about to say, Cal-O, no.
Cal-O, no.
I lost the love of my life.
I lost the love of my life. No. What was Yugi? No, it should have been me.
It should have been me, not him.
Nah, that shit is true though, because they be having these relationships with these wrestlers for like forever, and then like a month later, they're like, "Oh, I'm married," and it's like,
married.
What the? It's like, what's my man right there? Hey, what's my man right there? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
They be married, and then they have like 75 people at the wedding. It's like y'all knew about this shit.
That's a Hall of Famer right there. Hey, that guy, that's a Hall of Fame.
No,
this guy's crazy. Like that dude.
Hey,
that dude said, "Man, like, I'm
leaving
my family."
Hey, even though he's a dweeb, Buddy Murphy, Buddy, I don't give a damn. Him too. Like, listen.
Oh my god! When Rhea, if Rhea, oh my bruh, he gonna be worse than Mariah Mills.
So the Usos,
Bloodline Civil War, right?
My kangaroo.
Shout out to everybody in the comments.
I trusted you.
Shout out to everybody in the comments right
now. The kangaroo, you were my kangaroo. You were my
crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
My fault. My fault.
No, don't.
Mariah Matthews.
Let's end off with some cinema for real.
Dog. Yeah, real cinema. Yo, first of all,
they announced that shit like a championship.
Like a championship match, bro. Like, let me, dog, when I tell you I lost my shit when I saw that, I said, wait a minute, hold on, time out. They cut the lights off and they was like, and now time for the Bloodline Civil War. I said, all right, bro.
Civil War. It was like, wait, what?
Like they did that like this wasn't about to be a regular tag match, bro.
It was the stakes.
Wow.
Man. Rest in peace, Larry the Pig. Not really.
Kept the pig.
Kept the pig is.
No, I'm sorry. Cooked the pig.
Cooked the pig is nuts.
The craziest thing about I remember when the pig died. That nigga J5 went on A Show and said, "Who I smoke, Larry, I hit him up like, God damn. He was like, nah, I'm talking about the pig. I was like, oh, okay, bro.
Yo, saying who I smoked to a pig is nuts.
No, but he didn't say the pig. He just said Larry. I was like,
oh, and I know, but just saying
like...
that to a pig is crazy. Yo, I wish before we get into this, I'm glad that in a weird twisted way that Twitter was down for the whole day. Elon Musk is still a fucking bum, and I don't care what you think. I hope you take the time out one day to see this and just remind you. But yeah, you know what? I wish rate limit exceeded was around when Mariah Mills was tweeting.
Oh my god! Like, where were you around?
Where were you 2 weeks ago?
That shit was crazy, bro.
Oh my god! Like, we needed that back then. Like, god damn, bro. Like, blocking wasn't enough.
I'm glad we didn't have to see Mark ass tweets all day.
Yeah, man. Like,
all I saw was
if anything,
tweets.
that's the good thing that happened today.
Literally, that's how messed up Twitter was. That all I could see was like Woj tweets, like 10 minutes after they happened. But I was happy with that.
And shout out to the Lakers for having the the best free agency period this off season. You feel me? Like, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Lake Show back, taking over for the 2024 and the 25th. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, LeBron. Your time is almost up. Get off my team. Take your old ass back to Cleveland. Something. Goodbye. I don't know who Rob Pelinka thought he was today. That nigga was a scroll. I don't know. His name was Rob. I'm not used to this Rob Pelinka, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Obi Toppin, I'm gonna miss you, my brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Leon Rose, that's crazy.
But they got White Dante, so I guess.
Hey man, I just want to say shout out to Kyrie for cooking Bill Simmons bitch ass. But yeah,
big sign,
Rory. Fuck, that's crazy. Hey yo, fuck Bill Simmons. Anyway, Bloodline Civil War.
Yeah, Bloodline Civil War.
Cinema.
Very slow. It was slow, but you know what I'm saying, slow for story reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a very slow match.
Very slow match, but you know, Roman's a funny
GOAT.
guy.
The GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Nah, funniest shit was when they were starting the match and Jimmy was like, fuck. He's like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of F-bombs in this match.
Man,
I mean, not the bad F-bombs, but like, fuck.
Fuck you.
A lot of that.
Not the pride ones.
Shout out to the community. But Roman was funny, like when he sat down talking to Paul, he was like, "Yo, why are we here? Like England sucks. These people are idiots." You know what I'm saying? Like, he was out there talking. You know, when Roman talks, they turn the ring mics up because he's just entertaining that way.
Dog, he told the ref to get the fuck out of the way, dog.
He literally get the fuck out the way. Ooh, ah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he called a double spear. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy.
A double spear. Solo was getting fucked up.
Solo was getting fucked, but
going crazy.
That Samoan spike with the spear combination, yo.
We thought that was it.
I thought that was it. I thought it was over. You know what I'm saying?
I thought when he stacked him, it was over.
When he stacked him, it was over. And then they was like, fuck out of here. I ain't Bryan Danielson.
Shout out to Buckethead. Buckethead said they need to add that bitch to the WWE 2K next year. He's right. Like, I need that combo move of the.
I need that move, bro.
Damn, you stupid dog. Nah, because the rope hit his nuts, dog. Like,
I thought he tore his hamstring when he went out the rope, dog.
He said,
yeah, dog. I thought I was like, yo, did bro just tear his hamstring? And then like bro was like face down like this, bro. All he was missing was the white lines around his body.
Oh shit, yo! Oh my god!
I've been seeing because I gotta watch the rest of that match.
Yo, you gotta watch that match
because he was holding his shit like, bro, like.
No, that ref bump is like the craziest ref bump I saw.
Why did he fall like that? And then when they showed the replay, I said, "Oh, nah!" Like when he fell, he legit fell like on his his shit fell to the rope. So I understand why he it sounded crazy at first because he legit moaned.
Yeah,
dog. Cause he was like,
he made that sound.
Hey, yo, Amp. He sound like, when he did that shit, he sounded like when them niggas beat up Crip back. He was like, oh, 5. Oh.
Hey, somebody got to put that on the soundboard.
Yo, he sounded like that fucking. He sounded like that fish from SpongeBob. He got
fucked up. For real. Like I was like, because I was thinking it like when I saw, I was like, yo, is the ref okay, bro? Like,
No, I know Hunter was in gorilla position, losing his shit, laughing at that dog.
Yo,
they was like, look at this motherfucker Rudy, man. Like, it's like, you know what? Tell him to stay down. Tell him to stay down a little longer.
Just sell it.
Like
Just
10
sell
more
the rest
seconds.
of it.
Let him catch his breath.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think what else did we get for that match? Yeah, it was good storytelling.
Man.
Yeah.
Them talking shit to each other.
Solo missing the splash on the table.
Which took him out of commission. And then Jimmy and Jay just fucked Roman up.
Oh,
and the thing is, I knew Roman was going to take the pin because for the past couple of weeks, they kept on saying, Roman hasn't been pinned in 3.5 years.
And
so
Corbin brought it up. It was like, I was the last one to pin Roman.
He's always
years
bringing
ago.
it up. For the record, he's always bringing it up. But
you can release him now. You can release him now after that. It's like, no, but
come on, man.
Shout out to Corbin. No, you know what? I actually like
match.
Corbin.
He had a great match, man.
He had a great match this past week, and he brought back the Lone Wolf gimmick. So
yeah, man.
You know,
KC's finest, man. Shout out to Gary.
That dude be barbecuing his ass off, man.
You know what's funny about Corbin? Yeah. I kind of knew he was going back to NXT because if you played the WWE 2K23 game, he's the first person you have to learn your moves against and shit. Like he's in the like training demo, so like him going back to NXT makes it so much funnier because it's like he's the starter boss down there.
Yeah, so like so that was pretty cool because like that right there. So Roman laid down. He laid down
as he should have,
and he took the pin for his cousins. Wow, Roman is finally been pinned for the first time in 3 years
now,
and of course he's gonna let his cousins do it.
You know? Now people aren't tuned out and saying, okay, we know Roman's gonna win. There's a legit like question now, like, is this guy gonna pin him? Is this guy gonna pin him? Is this you don't know because we're in our minds, we're like, yeah, Roman's not gonna lose until Mania, and then today was like, wait a minute, hold up. What if? You know what I'm saying? Like you just in the back of your mind, because Triple H loves doing what people don't think he's gonna do. Like people had LA Knight scheduled to win. Gave it to Damian Priest.
Like I told you before,
you know what I'm saying? He's not
when y'all won it, he's not giving it to you, bro.
The same way he didn't give it to Cody. Like, nah. Listen, Jay never has lost to Roman, dog. He never lost. Jimmy threw in the towel.
Yeah, he threw in the towel.
He quit because Jimmy was getting choked to death. Outside of that, he's never lost against Roman, so he has to look strong against the guy.
And then you got to understand, Roman, kicking out of that was pretty big. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought of something too. We haven't had payback since Roman won.
Since Roman beat the Fiend
and Braun, that's true. Where he really ran in and speared him and called it a night.
That was SummerSlam.
No. SummerSlam, he came back and he beat the shit out of him.
He beat the fuck out of them.
Payback is when he came back and he had that contract and he just went through that bitch and then ran into the ring and then won the title. And that's how he won the title.
You know, now that you say that, Amp, I think that's probably where we are headed. Yeah. The thing is like, so you do Roman and Jay, and then maybe you do Solo versus Jimmy. You know, maybe that, you know, maybe in singles.
Or then maybe they're in each other's corner.
Or maybe they're in each other's corners.
I think you need to. And to go to your point, Amp, I think this is why you're getting this Karrion Kross AJ feud, because whoever comes out of that one will be the next one for Roman, which I think will probably be AJ.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see Karrion Kross versus Roman. Like nobody wants.
If anything, Karrion Kross will be in contention with like the U.S.
whoever comes up with the U.S. title next.
Yeah,
which I think would be LA Knight.
Take that nigga back to NXT or go back to
Impact, Nah, I'm gonna tell you why he don't need to go back to NXT. I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
Karrion Kross? No. Karrion Kross is a good hand. He's a good hand.
He's a good hand, and honestly, he just doesn't have any direction because these feuds he has only last for like 3 weeks.
No, that's 2 weeks.
But again. That was the issue with Nakamura until you cleaned them off. It was the issue with Bronson Reed until you gave him some long-term shit, you know. So you honestly,
you might want to give Karrion a chance to be a face. To be honest with you, You make him a face and put him in the mid card.
All right, because let's be honest with you. We all say, oh, we don't like Karrion Kross, but Marcel,
I don't fuck with Karrion Kross, but
tell me right now, if you saw Karrion Kross choking the living shit, be funny. If Karrion Kross choked out Austin Theory, you'd be like, yes, get this motherfucker off of my screen. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
It literally, because Austin Theory is Theory. Let me tell you how they moving off of Theory. Theory's not even getting any promos. They just throwing him in matches. Yeah. They put him in matches when they ain't got nothing else to do. They just like, we need a U.S. title match. Oh, put Theory out there.
Theory finna go through a whole character development, like
everything. They about to get that belt off that boy, and they about to send that boy knee high.
Nah, I just realized something. Nah, I know who Theory's probably gonna go against once they get the title off of him. Bruh.
Cool.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat. It makes so much sense.
Oh God, no.
It makes so much sense.
Hell no.
You know what?
So much sense.
Let me tell you something.
It makes so much sense.
That happens because whatever PLE that match is on will be a guaranteed piss, shit, drink, food break.
Yeah,
so you're giving me 20 minutes back that I can use for something else.
If they do Bobby, we're gonna be like, why is Bobby doing this?
Hug my girl.
Yeah,
for 20 minutes.
It's gonna be you're gonna get a since he loves John so damn much, you're probably get a firehouse fun match, whatever.
Oh
wait, is something they're inching towards him returning or something?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They just showed a picture. They showed a picture of him, and that motherfucker looks in perfect shape.
Who?
Like, Bray.
Again?
No, he was just at a restaurant, dog, and they showed this motherfucker got the
Bray Harden.
Yes, Bray Harden. Yes, Bray Harden is crazy, but yeah.
Bray,
do not be surprised.
Bray Williamson.
All right.
Bray Zayat.
All right. As I was saying,
man, he two pork chops away from being right back.
Nah,
in the
look.
same
matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the private chat. You can pull this up on screen, AJ. Like, look at this motherfucker, dog. This was literally like this week, dog.
Let's see, bro. Let's see, man. Let's see.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Right, hey, D, right around the DLC drop. You right. Yep. Right when that DLC drop.
They only take pics of Bray at Rip Shacks.
Brisket Wyatt, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, man.
Hey, and look, hey,
Bray Wyatt versus Conor Reeves.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, it don't matter how much shape he in, bro. That man sucks in the ring.
Hey, man. Look, bring that picture back one more time so I can make this joke real quick. Hey, man, bring that picture back. Hey, man.
He sucks in the ring, bro.
Bray told y'all, he said, I can lose the gut, but you'll never be 6 foot, nigga. I can lose the gut.
Dog, and then if I see Uncle Howdy out there again, bro, I'm fucking.
Yo, who you think Uncle Howdy is?
Well,
jokingly.
Jokingly.
Yeah, wrong answers only. Come on.
Drake
Maverick. Tozawa.
He said that's Tozawa.
Drake Maverick.
Drake Maverick.
Samina.
He said, "Remember the last time
it was me, Bray? It was me, Bray. Auntie Howdy is gonna be Dana Brooke.
She look like Uncle Howdy anyway with her new face. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
that was hella mean, but
Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
That's Gable Stevenson.
Lord.
That's who Uncle Howdy is.
Gable
Stevenson.
Uncle Howdy's Von Wagner.
Von Wagner.
Tony DiVincenzo. Fucking
Tony DiVincenzo.
Joe Gacy should wrestle for Bray. He should. He should.
Oh, he will be.
He should.
Oh, he will be.
Uncle Howdy.
He will be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jason Shore.
Uncle
Jim Neidhart. All right, yo.
Uncle Howdy is gonna be what's my man's name? From NXT.
Quincy Elliott.
Hey, shout out. Hey, no, Jason Jordan is Wow. Yeah, so Roman takes
Roman, man, he took the pin.
Roman take Uncle Howdy is Keith Murray.
Uncle, hey, since that nigga tried to get us took off of YouTube this week, Uncle Howdy is on Casa, nigga.
Uncle Howdy is
Wait, Uncle Casa tried to get y'all out of here?
Yeah.
Damn, like, for real? I was just watching videos about this nigga.
For the Purple City Bird game?
Oh, wow. It has a copyright with Sony.
I had to cut the damn outro off of it. So y'all listen to hear us. Yeah, I had to cut certain parts out. Word to the that's the
hey, where we at right now? 214. You might have to, I don't know, might have to bleep this out. Hey, Uncasa nigga, don't be doing no weirdo shit like that. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? We having fun out here, nigga. Purple City Bird Gang, nigga. We with that shit too. So fuck you trying to copyright shit, motherfucker. You can eat a dick, nigga.
Uncasa copyright in 2023 is
it's
crazy.
Crazy, nigga. You broke, nigga. You need some money. I can give you some money, nigga. I got you.
That's
all
crazy.
Right. So Marcel, go ahead for 30 more seconds before we come back in. We can hit it all this out.
Uncle Howdy's
money, nigga. If you need some money, get it,
nigga. hey, like when I was editing that shit, dog, I said, my nigga, do you need some money?
He said Uncasa took that picture of Bray Wyatt.
He was hanging out with Shice Bubs.
All right, welcome back to Mid-Card Cicada.
Bray Wyatt, I was a Boss City Letterman.
That's wild.
All right.
Got the
Bloodline Civil War, dog.
Shice Bubs said I had the Fiend knocking on the door. I said, let him in.
Dog, that's wild.
You're right. Definitely. That's a good bar right there. I like that.
Man. So yeah, Roman
ate the pin.
Ate the pin for his
the first time in 3 years.
For the first time in 3 years.
Three and a half
years. You know what I'm saying? So
don't let Michael Cole jump in this bitch. Yeah.
Paul Heyman's face was priceless.
Dog.
Shout out to Paul E. Dangerously. Yo, look, I said this while we was watching it. Like, Paul carrying all 3 of those belts. Like,
that's his workout for the week, bro.
No, that's a workout because those belts, bro, is 8 pounds each, man. Like, I know I have a belt sitting right over there. Them belts are not light at all. You know what I'm saying? So him holding all 3 of them belts throughout that half hour is crazy, bro. Like, that's wild. But shout out to Paul for selling it really well. We got an interesting week on the way with SmackDown. I'm sure they're gonna talk about it on Raw, of course, but because I do like the weekly recaps they do for both shows on their respective shows and everything. So that's cool. But yeah, Bloodline Civil War, the Usos actually win it. So that was pretty cool. That was cool for them. The Usos are the greatest tag team of all time. They are also the best tag team in the world. Get the fuck out of here with the FTR bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with the Young Bucks. I don't want to hear nothing. None of them. None of those tag teams are fucking with the Usos, bro. The Usos are the #1 tag team on the planet. Period.
Yes.
Nobody's fucking with them, bro.
Nah. Like, and the thing is, it's like, man, they've only got more to go because I really do think DIY is gonna be the ones to take it off of Bray. Not I said Bray. I'm over here laughing at these motherfuckers. Yeah, but
Amp is ridiculous.
Amp is ridiculous. Nah, yeah. Went to Ohio, didn't see How Wow. All right, Buckethead.
How Wow.
Yo.
All right, Buckethead. All right, Buckethead.
D. I thought I saw some shit, bro. Cause look, I don't know if y'all know this. If maybe y'all want to go back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
The WWE title
mm-hmm.
that Paul had, the side place was Brock. They wasn't Roman side place.
You know what's crazy? I'm pretty certain somebody mentioned
they were red.
When we were watching the match, somebody mentioned that.
So maybe, well, if I'm correct, maybe
DIY is not back yet. They not.
But I think DIY will be the ones to take it off of Sammy and KO. That's
I think they'll beat them, but
the
Usos top dogs.
But the Usos and DIY will be the next big tag match after that, because I think that the Street Profits are going to be together, but they're going to start pushing Montez.
The Profits ain't up there yet, and and Montez got to do some solo shit. Done. Yeah, still. But yeah,
hold on, to answer the Brock question though, I wouldn't be surprised if they took the plates that were on the Roman's plates on the WWE one and just moved it over to this new one.
Undisputed.
And then maybe that's foreshadowing for
because if y'all been listening, y'all been hearing Ant lately saying that because again, storytelling type shit, we don't know. But Brock still has not explained why he been fucking Cody up. Like he's never explained that.
And Brock can't challenge Roman.
Brock can't challenge Roman for the titles as long as he's champion.
Challenge that other one. So
yeah. So we all know that Paul Kayfabe has the reach to the board and whatnot to where they can make something happen for Brock as long as Brock does something for Roman. And the Cody Roman thing is far from over. Like literally is not. No. So Roman is probably getting Brock to fuck Cody up in the meantime to keep him out the way. So
I was thinking that Brock Brock is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, Brock's kind of in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like
Brock lost to Roman at SummerSlam, then he disappeared and he started coming back and fucking with Lashley. And it may be a thing where they are no, I don't think you're gonna get Brock and Seth. I don't think
you're not getting Brock and Seth. What you're gonna do, what you're doing is you may get I'm not even gonna call them that, you know what I'm saying? But you may get some unholy alliance type two-man power trip with Roman and Brock. You may be getting that. I think that may be after Solo's gone.
Brock might be, Brock will be if Brock will be the enforcer for like anybody that he feels like is a threat to Roman. When they try to so you might get Brock and who knows? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's just again, Brock goes where the fuck he wants.
Brock
to go.
is a free agent, so he can move freely. So he can go to each show. It doesn't matter. He can fuck up anybody.
If Brock is feeling like, AJ Styles is a threat, time to fuck him up.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of AJ Styles.
If it's time, if he's like, okay, Karrion Kross think he got a little choke, I'm gonna show you this Kimura. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brock
because still like Cody and Brock gonna go one more time, and that's what's happening at SummerSlam.
Yeah, so, Brock is in the graphic for it, so he's
so it's happening. Bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to look at because again, all we've had from Brock is just fight me, and he's been beating the shit out of Cody. Like there's no explanation of why he's been doing that. So even still, like if you look back at the night after WrestleMania when Brock was supposed to team up with Cody and he did that, if you look at Roman's face, he's kind of like, oh shit, that means the check cleared. All right, we can go. Like let's get out. You know what I'm saying? So the check clears. So let's get the fuck up out the ring.
And maybe we're overlooking this, but I mean, maybe they just give Paul not a prop belt, but just a belt to have. Maybe Roman has his belt just in the case at the crib for all we know.
Yeah,
but just pay attention
because that happens too. They always be handing people different belts during shows because sometimes people lose them belts all the time, like they do. And traveling and all that type shit. So they probably had a prop Brock belt.
Because look, he had it. I'm looking right now. He had it last night too at SmackDown. So it wasn't like he just brought this out just now. Maybe they're just giving him that just to, and maybe it could even be on some funny shit where Roman is like, "Yo, I took this belt off Brock, so." Fuck you, nigga. Like, you ain't never getting this back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be some shit like that
too. But we don't. The thing is, just like how you don't want Brock Seth, we don't want Brock Roman again.
Ever again.
Like, they had their series, and that's done.
That was the perfect finale.
That was the perfect ending. That was it.
Leave Brock Seth, leave Brock Roman. Even, I'm trying to think who else is Brock.
I mean, if anything, you could do Brock Bobby. You could do Brock Bobby.
One more time, and that's it. I'm over it.
One more time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Drew, leave it alone.
One more time. Yeah. Like, one more time.
One last time. That's it.
In front of a live crowd.
Let us get Brock Gunther or something like Brock.
Yeah, Brock Gunther is really what we all want.
Yeah, bro, I don't want Brock Roman, Brock Seth,
Braun down the line.
Braun when Braun comes back.
You can do that.
Well, Brock don't fuck with Braun.
No. Braun Breaker.
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Yeah. No.
Gotcha. I was gonna say Braun Strowman.
No.
You don't fuck with Braun.
You're not
Strowman.
seeing Braun Strowman for a year. So I was talking about
Braun Breaker. Yeah, you gotta be mindful of Braun Breaker too. He's on his way. He's coming. But yeah, man, that was it, man. That was Money in the Bank plus extra stuff, extra commentary. When you hear like this is gonna be uploaded Monday, of course, but when you hear that, you're gonna have additional audio from our AEW correspondent, Marcel. He went over AEW Forbidden Door. Like, look, you gonna hear his commentary. I only really have one thing to say about AEW Forbidden Door. That is the worst pay-per-view this year by far, hands down.
Easily.
The worst piece of shit I've watched.
Vetoed
I had the unpleasure opportunity to watch. The reason why I wanted to watch, because I wanted to see Ospreay Omega 2, and I wanted to see Okada Bryan, but that shit was ass. It was ass all the way through. That shit was garbage. 2 thumbs down. I wish I could put my feet down too with that shit. That shit was ass.
You know what makes it so bad? You know what makes it so bad?
Get the
as we
fuck
wrap
out of here
up,
with that bullshit.
You know what makes it so bad is the fact that the matches themselves on paper were not bad. It's just the guys' execution were fucking terrible. Like,
and matches drag, bro. Like you got bro, like I can't watch a 40-minute match of like the type of shit that like Ospreay and Omega and like Daniels. Like I get it if it's 10, 15 minutes. Maybe 20.
They went 20 minutes over, honestly. That's the reason why it wasn't.
You talking about Ospreay and what you call it?
Ospreay and Omega went 20 minutes too long.
Oh yeah, them niggas went 40 minutes.
As somebody who watches New Japan, right? The way you have to do that is you have to space those matches out on the card. So like you have to have the main event be that, and then you have to have the other match. Maybe you open the night up, because I think it was that Mania that Becky and Bianca went like however long that was, and then the end of the night was a longer match too. Like you have to space that shit out. You can't do long Japan style match and then another long match right after. Yeah. You just
but not even that. They had that Ospreay Omega. Then you got like a 10-man.
Then you had the 10-man tag right after.
Bro,
bro, who the No, they didn't have. No, they had the Sting and Darby.
The Sting match.
That's 6-man.
They had that bullshit after that Naito with the Naito. Who wore his t-shirt the entire time, so you knew that shit was gonna be some bullshit.
Hey man, shout out to Naito for being a good employee and
for showing up to America. Like we didn't even think Naito was gonna come, but whatever.
Yeah, that pay-per-view was some.
That shit was the worst pay-per-view I've seen all year.
So look, the Ospreay Omega match is literally 39 minutes 45 seconds.
That's too crazy.
The triple threat match was 15. The 6-man match was 15 minutes, and then Danielson Okada was 28 minutes. Like, dog, if you're gonna do that, at least give a nigga a 5-minute piss break match in between that shit.
And then Danielson, you had 28 matches in the first. You had 28 matches in the first hour.
You had 11 matches before that.
But Willow Nightingale and Tony Storm, they had a good match. I get them. They had really the second best match on that fucking thing.
With the pacing, bro, with the pacing and the way the other matches went, it overshadowed how decent that match was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did. And because y'all had like 10 matches on that card, and stop having these long ass cards, bro. Like, I know y'all doing a collaboration here, but do the most important shit.
And then to find out that Julia Willow shit could have happened, and he just they ended up not doing it.
It's happening this week, though. It's happening this
New
week.
Japan Strong under one light bulb
at the fucking Cow Palace, bro. At the
it's happening. It's happening in Japan, but still,
it's
just, bro. The pacing of matches. There's too many matches. Then if you have MJF go first, and I'm not gonna lie, bro.
RIP Twitter.
I'm not gonna lie, but like
it's still working. He's just saying that
because Elon Musk is a
they amped the surprise until Tweeter said that they haven't paid their Google Cloud bill, but bro,
which is why
they didn't. They didn't.
Yeah, I retweeted it. I'll read it for you in like 2 seconds. But when
that's an official word, or that's
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, I was saying like with their matches and how they pace it, like it's just terrible, bro. Like you got 15 matches, and I understand it, but bro, you cannot be doing all of that. Like, and then you have the first match is like MJF who's like fucking who don't even want to fucking bro. He don't even want to be there, bro.
And the skeleton of Tanahashi, who's just like, you're done. It's time to put a suit on, bro.
Yeah, like MJF is ass. Tanahashi is a ghost of himself. Then you put CM Punk versus fucking Kojima, and like they didn't even build that shit up. It was just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put them together. Whoop-de-doo, Owen Hart tournament. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
but yeah, man.
Listen, bro, it's just terrible pacing, and then you come with like you do two kind of quick matches. They're not that good. Then you have a long ass match. Then the Willow Tony match happens. Then it's just like long, very unnecessarily long. Match.
Then you had the plumber Invitational with
10-minute
BCC and Eddie Kingston out there looking like the fucking custodian at my elementary school. Like,
yeah, bro. Like,
I'm just like I'm so mess, over this shit over there, bro. Like, look. I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen a company come back from the depths of hell like they are right now. I don't know what they're going to do.
I got an over under. How many matches at All In? I'm 10.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Over under.
I mean, the thing about All In is not collaborative. So
doesn't matter.
Who you gonna like you? So that means AEW has to carry that by themselves. So
it's gonna be. Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm trying to get us out of here.
Yeah,
no, we're about to be out anyway.
Yeah,
that shit. It'll probably be like I'm telling y'all, 16 matches, and
I'm out.
Yep, 16 matches.
That's crazy. I'm not watching.
I will say this: if y'all want to hear some great commentary on this, Marcel's commentary will be.
It'll be up. It'll be added to this audio. So stay tuned. And AEW Collision lost 300 viewers in a week of debuting. 300,000.
Who's watching it? Who's watching this shit?
So it's Rampage 2. It's Rampage 2.
But listen,
whatever.
As we end, let's all give a round of let's give a round of applause to WWE and the real book of the year for amazing. PLE tonight, man.
Amazing PLE.
Somebody hit the flex ball, man.
SummerSlam about to go. SummerSlam about to go crazy.
SummerSlam in Detroit, baby. We got us some bangers on the way.
I'm gonna let y'all know now. AJ ain't leaving that stadium, dog.
I'm not leaving that stadium, bro. I'm gonna be sitting right in Ford Field, like wow.
This shit just happened.
They gonna be like, sir, you have to leave. I'm like, yo, you got me fucked up. And you know what just happened?
This is hip hop.
This is hip hop.
AJ and his commemorative chair are staying.
Yeah, man. I'm there, man. Like we there. We in the house for SummerSlam. Like so yeah, man. We got some good setups on the way. But also shout out to my guys, man. Shout out to my homies at Show Your Work. I don't know where Winston went. Winston must have had a call. Yeah, he had a call, so that's fine. But do y'all got anything on the way before we tap out?
Too much.
I know y'all got y'all got too
collaborations. More content, more episodes. Subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/SYWNET. Like I always say, listen, man, real estate, the market's fucked up. Twitter didn't pay their bills. But listen, our price never changed. $3 a month. Tap in with us, man. So, but otherwise, follow us on all platforms at SYWNET. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.
If Twitter exists.
If Twitter exists.
No. I need that. No, it's too many women on there. I need that shit too. Need that motherfucker.
Instagram.com/SYW_NET. But yeah, man. But shout out to AJ. Appreciate you for having us on here, man.
For sure.
We always hear the union.
The big U's in the house. Big U's.
And if you rock with us, man, like you want to follow the Discord, the link's in the bio. You can rock with us there. And we be doing this, man. We be having watch alongs, all type of stuff.
Yeah, man.
We watch Forbidden Door with the BET Awards, man. So we got a taste of
we have a backup. Like, trust me, we have backups when these trash ass events happen.
I'll just say this, man. 134 is this week, man. Try to run these numbers up, man. The more you run these numbers up, the more we got stuff on the way, man.
Yeah.
We thrive off y'all, man. So we appreciate everybody every week tapping in. You could be any place that in the world.
What it?
But don't sell it. Gonna get up out of here.
Oh god.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh yeah,
we got collaborations on the way.
We got the glizzy off coming.
That's him. That's all him. That's all me.
Shout out to Jamal Shakur. Shout out to Critically Unfocused.
That's all.
We got the glizzy off.
You got that.
Joey Chestnut. He's going for the gold.
Oh.
How many glizzy does it take to get to the top of the glizzy?
Whoa.
AJ, cut this shit off, man.
What's the blow pop? How many licks?
Cut this shit off. Thank you for volume 36 of Nick Carter's and Catering.
Money in the Bank post show.
This has been a Nick Carter's and Catering production.
MP, we love you.
MKU,
we love you. AJ.
This has been recorded by Amir Johnson and Anthony Page.
Oh God.
We are out. Good night. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming through, man. Yo. MKU, new MKU out next Wednesday.
They should have bleeped that.
Mid Carter's audio.
Yes.
Mid Carter's 136. I mean, I'm sorry, 36. Jeez, I'm messing up. Y'all are fucking wild. 30, episode 36 up Monday. We here. I'm out. Y'all be good. Be blessed. Be safe. Have a good holiday.
Stop being weird on the timeline.
Union style.